All right, guys, we are live. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right.
Gonna take you home with me. I dug it up. I dug it up for my baby. But he doesn't want.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing tonight? I just got home like 20 minutes ago. Starika is here. Good to see you. Dwayne Norvell's in the house. Rock Laws is here. And Rock Laws, what was I seeing with your name on it earlier? Let me see. I'm checking to see. Oh, I know what it was. I got you on my list of members that are getting a welcome pack, I think. Let me see here. Nope, I don't know what I saw your name on. I saw your name on something earlier. Remind me. Roger Senior's here. Retired old guys in the house. Good to see you. And let me see here. I do have a list of things I got to get out the door for that. I have to figure this out. Oh well. Let me get this music turned down a little bit more because it's in my brain. Oh, Matt King Homestead's here. And did you get your shirt today? Because I think it may have gotten there. Annette Essman's in the house. Good to see you. And we're going to get something started here with a giveaway. We're doing Share the Love tonight. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Good to see you. It's been a while. Let me see here. Let me get to my world. Here. Let's get this set. There we go. I got to make sure everybody's got a blue wrench. So let's see here. It's good to see everybody so far. There we go. Okay, so I got a little story to tell you guys. Would you like to hear? I'm going to put this, let's get this music over here. That is Whithill. You guys can get her album at whithill.com. We're going to close that out. It's too much in my head right now to do that. So, and let's close this out too. Okay, so I went out to eBay and I bought penny rolls from 3 different eBay sellers. They said unsearched penny rolls, 1909 to 1958 or whatever. And I figured, why not buy them from 3 different vendors and see what, if any of them are good, bad, or otherwise, what we get. So Eric and I were sitting around the kitchen table last night. We opened 6 out of the 10 rolls of pennies we got from one of the vendors. And the vendors was, it was Coin Man, I think, Change Man. Let me pull it up. And I'm going to show you guys, let me share the link. I'm going to show you guys the listing and stuff so you can see, and you guys got to tell me what you think. All right. So anyway, I got pennies from 3 different vendors, and let me see if I can find purchase history. And these pennies were like, I don't know, $6 a roll, I think, something like that. So they were, hey, Marty V is in the house. Mike Schleiss. Yeah, Copper Owl. Yes, exactly. That was the thing. I really thought that I was getting something that was, a fair shot at being unsearched pennies that I could, figure it out and, go from there. Anyway, let me see if I can find the listing and stuff because I wanted to show you guys this thing. And I figured we would search all 3 sets of the different ones. I keep them separated by the seller. And then we would actually have a definitive idea of whether it was a good or good seller or if it was, just this nonsense thing, right? Hey, Edward's here. Good to see you, Edward. Lauren O'Reilly's in the house. Global Tutor Academy is here. Yachty's here. Everybody say happy birthday to my friend Yachty. And she's going to have to pick a present later. We're going to do the treasure chest for her. So it's good to see you. And so anyway, I got these pennies. I searched and the listing said no returns. Let's see. Copper Owl says, maybe got lucky. I bought wheat penny rolls from RFT that didn't turn out too bad. Was RFT also on eBay? And Copperell, if you want to come up, I'm going to put a link up. There it is. Anybody wants to come up, you guys can hang out. Okay, so the 3 companies I bought from, it was the State Bureau, Timo 87718, and those each I bought 20 rolls of pennies from. And then I bought 10 rolls from this other guy. And let's see if I can find him now. He was change man. And interesting. He might not, because he accepted my return. Oh, here we go. Returns and canceled orders. Here, wheat pennies, unsearched, 1 roll, free shipping. Let me share this link real quick. You're welcome, Mr. Diggs. I'm glad you love that album. It is an awesome album to have in your car when you go detecting. So, okay, I'm going to show you guys this thing. Let me share. And I really want your opinion on this. Traveling Fools, yo, we're doing a trivia on Friday nights now. Traveling Fools, in case you ever want to hang out and do that. Okay, I'm going to share this screen. I'm going to show you guys, and I want to get an opinion here. So here's the deal. These are the pennies. They're, let's do this. There. Here's the listing. And it was 1 roll unsearched pennies, right? And by change_man. And he had 642 comments, 82% positive feedback. And this was my first clue. These were non-returnable pennies. And so I went ahead and I filed a complaint with PayPal about it. And because it says down here, you see it says seller does not accept returns. Well, I filed a complaint anyway, and he accepted my return. And what I want to know, I have opened 6 out of the 10 rolls. I'm going to re-roll them, give them back to him. Do I bother opening the last 4 rolls, or do I just give up and send them back? Because I know I'm going to get all 50s and 60s or 50s and 40s pennies, not a single one, totally searched. I basically complained saying it's statistically impossible to open 6 rolls of pennies that are unsearched and not find a single thing older than a 1940 penny. Statistically impossible. And the guy did accept my return. So what I'd like to know from you guys, did I find anything in the first 6 rolls? I found 1940s and 1950s pennies. I got 1 penny that appears to be uncirculated out of 6 rolls of pennies. And it was a 1957D, which is not, it's pretty common. Okay, so Starika, send them back. Do I open the last 4 rolls and then send them back? Or just give up and send them back? Because it's like, if I open them, that's half an hour of my life I'd like back. Just saying. Stories from the Signals. Good to see you. And Matt, did you read my comment up there? I'm not sure. And let me put a link up. I don't know if I put that up anyway earlier. Anybody can click on that link if they want to come hang out. But yeah, this is the one. And these guys are a hard no. Do not buy from a guy named Changeman. Because if you look, I went to his comments, right? And he had, in the last 12 months, 9 negative comments, 5 in the last month. And every last negative comment was, well, this one said he didn't get the package. All of them were like, be aware that if you want 1950s pennies, this is your place. Opened 4 rolls, 200 wheats, and got 178 1950s pennies. And I was getting about 1/3 to 2/3. What, Copperell, would you not re-roll them? Just send them back in a baggie? Because I was kind of half tempted to do that. But I thought I would at least put them back in a roll and maybe label them so that people, that if they ship them out and they already say, yeah, I know these are pennies or crap. Oh, just seen it. And did you send them back? Let's see. What is this? Hey, Matt's here. Ski Searcher, good to see you. Hunter said he found a Merc dime in one of his wheat penny rolls. That is awesome. You know, I found a little tiny dime. It was a half dime in the Ma and Pa rolls that I got from Pa's Spare Time. I bought a whole box of penny rolls. They were not all wheat cents. They were all mixed cents. And the mixed sense that, there was some newer pennies, but the older pennies, we found quite a few wheat pennies. And I found 2 or 3 Indian head pennies in there. And we got 2 Canadian dimes and a Mercury dime, or no, Roosevelt dime. So that was actually pretty fun. Now I'll keep it, and it's an interesting coin. Okay, now I'm really curious. Marty, what are you talking about? Let me go back up here. Marty V. Let's see. I'm not sure what the... Oh, you got an 1877 seated half that's a counterfeit. How did you find out it was a counterfeit? Yes, Copper Owl, Ma and Pa boxes are the best. And I paid a pretty penny for them, but it was totally worth it from the standpoint of having something fun to do over Christmas. So right on them, all that is in them, so he'll have to re-roll them all. There you go, Dwayne. Hey, Coin Guy's here. Good to see you. And yes, everybody, let me get this thing going for Yachty, since she's on the East Coast. And I want to make sure she gets her thing. Let's go ahead and add Edward's coming up on stream. Hey, Edward.
How you doing, Diggun?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing well. I went to the, I don't know if you ever been to the College Football Hall of Fame.
No, where's that at?
Downtown Atlanta. I'll show it. This is where I went.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was like...
Copper Owl's here. Hey, darling.
What's up? How are you, brother?
Not too bad. How are you?
Oh, great, man.
So, yeah, the Ma and Pa rolls, I was going to save them and live stream roll them, but we were bored over Christmas, so we opened them all.
Yeah.
And I did film it, but, I don't know if anybody wants to watch a refilmed coin rolls, not as good as a live stream one, I think. You want me to see? You want to show it? I can do it. I totally have it up there. And I still have 2 rolls left that I hid down here that are Ma and Pa penny rolls that I snaked them down. I put them down here so my husband didn't have a chance to open them. And they're in here somewhere. So
you probably have a pretty fair amount of wheat cents out of there, mix of older and newer and all that.
Yep. I've been filling a penny book, and I got like 6 more pennies for the penny book. This originally was Quarter Hoarders Challenge, where it was like you try to fill a penny book out of finds, and there's no way I'm ever going to do it. So I got a bunch of S cents that I don't get around here because we're by Denver.
That's
so I got those in there.
Yeah.
But I got a little halftime, or I don't know what the heck it is. This tiny little coin, and it was in between 2 of the pennies.
Halftime would be about that big.
Yeah, and it's just amazing that it would be in there. So. Yeah. I thought it was totally cool. And then just today, I got this on eBay. I thought this was kind of cool. Let me turn it around. It's a German swastika penny from 1937. And the interesting thing is that 37 would have been early for them to be putting out the swastika sign. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Interesting. I just got from an auction a 5 Reichsmark from 1935, and it's got swastikas on either underneath the date to either side of the main image.
Now, how much did that run?
Oh, I'd have to go back and look. I'm not sure. It probably wasn't more than $10 or so.
See, this one, they were selling penny rolls that had one of these on the end, and then they were going for extra money. And I'm like, I don't want the crap ass penny roll that has, that somebody put a good coin at the end and then shoved a bunch of 1950s coins in.
Yeah.
So that's why I just went and bought the penny by itself, because I was like, I'd rather just have this. Yeah. But so have you ever gotten any good penny rolls when they say, here's unsearched wheats on eBay, or is it always a scam?
I don't even waste my money on it.
Really?
Yeah. I've never actually done one. I've just watched other people do theirs, and I would say 80-90% of the time people were just like, it wasn't what was advertised.
Well, what I can't believe is that the guy actually accepted the return, because he said no returns on this thing.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good deal there. But
Yeah.
when people do find them, and guys like Silver Picker, they'll do that, or Silver Seeker.
Hmm.
When those guys do find a reputable name out there, when they kind of do their grab bags and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
um, if you can kind of pick off what those names are and look for them for things like that, then that'll probably
Hmm.
up your odds of getting something that's a little less shady.
Well, I kind of figured, I told each and every one the same thing. I'm going to buy these and I'm going to compare them on my YouTube channel. So I kind of figured that they wouldn't have the gall to send me garbage, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, you let them know
Yeah.
that that's what you were doing?
Oh yeah, I told him
Oh,
absolutely. One of them even said he sent me two extra rolls because he said, I can't really say what's in them, so just in case, I'm going to send you a couple extra rolls.
well,
But
that's at
let
least
me
a
ask you, is there any way to get more of those Ma and Pa boxes? Because that was just a one-time thing I found when he was doing a charity auction.
yeah. I know that there's very few of them left. I don't want to like pat myself on the back, but I know one of them has my name on it. I
See,
think.
I should have saved mine, and you and I could have done competitive,
Oh
like
my
mono
gosh.
a mono Ma and Pa roll box.
Yeah, that's. I think that's reserved for Paul and Hudson only. But yeah, they're pretty amazing. I mean, you definitely pay for them, but in the end, it's what, about $4 or $5 a roll, and that's really not
um,
all that bad. Well, I mean, if
I
it's a
don't
charity
remember.
auction, though, I mean, it can go for a lot more. I know that much.
Yeah, I don't really remember what I paid for them. I'm sure I told
Yeah,
my husband it was less than I actually paid.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
believe
yeah, dear, I
I
got a
had.
really good deal. They were only $3 a roll, but
Yeah, uh-huh. I know that early on, when there was still a lot of them out there, and it was kind of the first wave of them, that I
uh-huh.
was getting, that I had struck a deal for one, and I think it was around 150, 180 or something that I paid for it. And I got it directly from the guy that supplies them to Paw. And
Oh, who's that guy? I want to know who that is. We'll
well,
talk offline. We'll talk offline. Just
yes. Yeah, and with so few, I don't think there's going to be any more. So I don't think there's really too much that could happen there. But at any rate,
the
yeah, I think
funny
I got
thing is that they
300
really were like old people rolling their coins. It's
Yeah,
like they really just were like, what were, because some of them were brand new pennies that had never been touched, mixed in with these other ones. And you kind of got to wonder what exactly was there, just a giant vat of coins that they'd been throwing stuff in a jar for, you
yeah.
know?
Word is they had just been putting their change into like 5 gallon buckets for decades,
Oh,
and
geez.
then they got word that, oh, there's this coin shortage, but we can help
Uh-huh.
out. Well, I guess their belief that they could help out is our
Mhm.
gain. But yeah,
I was cleaning out this hoarder house and I came up with over $300 in change. And there's a bunch of brand new penny rolls that I have back in my storage room over here that came from there. And the pennies are all shiny looking, but I don't
mm,
think they're wheat cents. I think they're like from the 70s or something. They're just shiny, uncirculated 70s pennies.
well,
So,
depending on the dates on those, I mean, the earlier, and I forget off the top of my head which ones, it's like a 70S or something like that. But if you can find a roll that's very uniform with the date and the mint mark, and they're in really great condition, I mean, you find a variety in that one, and you may have something.
you think? I don't know.
I Whenever I get ones with dates on them, I will at least check them, and most times people are dating them accurately. And yeah, I'll just set entire rolls aside for exclusively for that purpose.
And then what will you do with them later?
Well, if they're copper, I usually hang on to them for whatever reason. I hang on to copper,
Uh huh.
um, but yeah, if it's like a roll of 86 Denvers and there's absolutely no reason to hang on to them, then I'll just send them back to a bank. I might
Yeah.
keep one or two really pristine examples just in case I need a spot in a book in the future, but then send the rest
Mhm.
back.
Well, see, and I actually haven't figured this part out yet because I've been getting coins from these banks, but I'm afraid if I give them back the coins that they'll just have them and give them to me again. So I,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know if you always have to dump at a different bank than the one that you're getting from just to make sure.
oh, absolutely. That's absolutely the thing. It's one part that reason, and then the other part, if it's casserole that come in, there's usually not a cost on their end to acquire them for me. But if
Uh-huh.
it's like a box from the reserve, then there's a cost to them to acquire that and then pass it on to me.
Really?
Um,
For a bank to get money from the reserve?
yep, it's only a couple bucks a box, but if you're
Mhm.
doing multiple boxes a week for a year, it adds up. Um, but some banks will pass that charge on to you. Mine,
Uh-huh.
I've been lucky; they have not done that with me. They've treated me very, very well. But I
Now,
don't return anything to them because there's a charge then for them to process and send back to the reserve if that's what they're going to do.
so what do you do with it? Do you take it to the coin store then, or what do you do with
Oh
the
no,
coins
no,
that you want
no.
to get rid of?
No, I've got about 5 banks that I have accounts with, and one that
Mhm.
I get coins from, and uh, of those other four, probably two. I try to keep at least two of them active with taking coins back to.
Uh-huh.
I usually try to find one that either has a machine out in their lobby that I can do the work and put it through, uh,
Uh-huh.
which I'd kind of prefer to do because I just don't want to put that burden on the tellers and stuff like that. But most of
Uh-huh.
them have it behind their wall, so they'll take it, return, um, and we kind of just I take that money and I go straight to the other bank and I get more, and then about 5 or 6 days later I just repeat.
Uh-huh.
But
So,
like if
okay.
you go to Wells Fargo, then they like to have theirs rolled up. So
Mhm.
I keep some loose wrappers on hand to do that if I ever need to just kind of give them a break. And it Wells Fargo is funny because they're like they always stare at me like, "Are you out of your mind bringing in like $1,000 and half dollars? What are we going to do with this?" But then they turn around and tell me, "Oh, somebody was looking for half dollars here the other day," and I'm like,
Plus, they wanted to coin roll them after you.
"Yeah, exactly." So I'm just like, "Well, if they're looking for some rolls, they can have these because there's nothing in them."
Well, do you only want ones that come from the Fed then? It's because you know they haven't been searched?
um, I don't specify them coming from the Fed like that. I I will get the customer wrap rolls if they come from the Fed. The boxes will usually have the holes on the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
but there's other agencies besides the Fed where they can get these, and the boxes will not have holes in them. So I've
You
I've
know,
gotten them from all three sources.
I have my bank, I actually asked them to get me a box of halves, right? And she said she had $500 in loose halves in the vault that I could have. And I was like, the only reason I didn't grab them was because I would have had to get out of the car and go in the bank and I was wearing my jammies.
Oh,
So I didn't want to walk around. But would you take loose ones from the bank then? You'd want those, right?
oh, absolutely. Yeah, you never know where
Okay.
you're going to find it. I mean, there's always a chance that somebody had brought them back and put them through a machine or something like that. So, it might be worth just kind of asking, how they came about getting
Mhm.
these, and if I mean, if they're loose, they could have gone through a machine already for that initial count. But
Mhm.
I mean, if they just have them loose, I mean, by loose, I assume not in wrappers, not just like in a
I
bag or
think they were
something.
loose in a bag. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just hard to tell. You might just ask a few questions like, well, did somebody bring these in? And, did it seem like have you seen this person bring them in before?
Uh huh.
If it's a one time thing, then I'd be all over it.
Well, you live in a bigger area. You live in a big town, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, Kansas City.
yeah, and see, I live in a tiny little town, And oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
It turns out there was another guy walking around asking at the store for Ike dollars, and I'm like, so now I know there's one person in town that's playing this game that I am, but
Yeah.
only one, from what I can tell. So,
Well,
you
it's
know, what
better
we
to
mostly
find.
do is look for things like if you could find buckets of change at a, at a yard sale or something, that usually works out a lot better because that's been, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I
Mm-hmm.
can definitely say that, I mean, the bank where I get boxes from right now, the first time I ever went to them, I just went through the drive-through and asked them if they had any half dollars I buy, and they said, "Well, we've got some loose ones." I think it was only $30 worth, but I ended up getting like 5 silvers out of it.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah,
So they weren't even looking at them themselves.
no. And later, after I started getting boxes, I would ask them,
Uh-huh.
"Do you have any loose ones in the drawer?" They're like, "Well, here, take a look at these." And I'll always keep a few extra, dollar bills in my wallet just for whatever reason. And
Mm-hmm.
there's several times where I've just cherry picked them right out of there, and give them $1 and go home with 2 more silvers than I and spend zero time looking for them.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
same,
should probably befriend some more bank ladies. I think that's the, you know,
yeah.
the
That
moral of
same
that
bank,
story.
over a year ago. I mean, like 5 weeks after I'd started getting rolls from them, um, I was out on a project in Nevada, and I get this call, and it's them. There's like, "Hey, when you mentioned earlier if somebody brought anything in, you might be interested in taking a look at it. Well, we've got like all these silver dollars that came
Uh-huh.
in." Yeah, I want them.
Oh,
But
that's just crazy.
yeah, and I asked him, I was like, "Okay, so are they Eisenhower's? Are they older than Eisenhower's?" And they basically told me, well, they're Eisenhower's. So I was like, "Okay, well,
Uh-huh.
they're silver in color." And there didn't turn out to be any kind of 40% Eisenhower dollars
But
or anything.
even regular Eisenhowers are worth more than the dollar because they're harder to
Yeah,
find these days.
yeah. And I ended up using, I forget, out of the 200 or so that they had for me, I think I ended up using like 150 of them in trade, but I held on to like 50 of them and put my Eisenhower book all but one spot,
Uh-huh.
and I just held on to them because for me, living in growing up in central Kansas, my grandmother grew up across the tracks from the Eisenhower family in Abilene.
Oh, wow.
So Eisenhower's always kind of been a
So are there still
like a cool family.
Eisenhowers that live around that area?
No, no.
No. Hey, Brad Welch is in the house. Good to see you, Brad.
Brad.
Hey,
Brad's
And
awesome.
Scott, I think I remember seeing your email, but I'm not going to check email while I'm on live. So I will have to get back to you on that. I typically, when I receive emails, I do respond and I say, yes, you got something coming, or, I'll be back with you soon, or thanks, or something. So if you haven't gotten a response yet, I may not have seen it yet. So this
I'm
is,
gonna run to my hotel door. My dinner just arrived, so I'm gonna grab that and then I'll be right back.
what did you have for dinner?
Indian food tonight.
Oh, yum.
Nice.
So
All right. Well, come on back when you're done
minutes.
chowing, or come and eat in front of us and make us hungry. Either way,
Yeah.
go get your food.
Might do that.
I've already eaten, so it wouldn't bother me.
I'm going to take you down for now so you can grab your food.
All right.
Oh, when I see you back up, I'll have you up.
Mhm.
All right. So that was Copper Owl Coins, guys. And I'm going to put a link up to his channel so you can check it out. Oh, Yachty, I need to give you a moderator ranch. What that does is it gives you the power, dear, to click on anybody else's channel and to say hello if you want.
Mhm.
And 100, no, I did not see comments on yesterday's video. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll have to check that. You can always email me directly if you have something you want me to pay attention to, but not during the live stream because I will not necessarily check it during a live stream. All right, guys, we're going to get started. with, I was going to pull a little something out for Yachty's birthday surprise. And let me see here if I can do, yep, we're going to do a share the love as well. So, guys, put in hashtag share the love, and we will get that started. That's to share channels and get people some recognition. Let's go ahead and put that up like that. Oh, up like this. There. Now we can see Edward too. The 10 people we draw for Share the Love will race for a spin at the prize wheel. I also have Starika's in the house, and I have 2 other channels as well. We're going to be spinning the prize wheel for 3 channels that won on Coin and Around. There was Brissinger, Maya's Coins, and Starika all have prize wheel spins today. And then I will also get something going for Yachty's birthday as well, so that she doesn't have to stay up all night waiting for her present and stuff. So we're gonna do that while we're in here too, and just need to get the right window going on this. Get that going, guys. Put in share the love, and we'll start pulling some names. We're gonna pull 10 names.
Patty. Dude, that'd be low wheel. I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Hunter. And, I can actually, anybody who tags at Diggun on a video, I can pull those in a report in my studio. So that's how we pull the names. And no, the Nebula wheel we will spin on the 30th. So everybody who is a loser on any of the races or any of the trivia will go on the Nebula wheel at the end of the month. We're going to be doing that on the 30th. And that's actually showing already in my video thing. It's already showing up. Add you. Hey, you back?
Hey, what's up, Copper Owl?
I saw you sit down, so I figured I'd add you back so you can show us what you got for dinner. If you haven't put in already, put in share the love. We're sharing channels, and I was going to go ahead and put a link to Copper Owl up real quick too. So let me do that. And let's see else. Let me see here. All right, so let's got 22 entries, got 28 in the house. Put in a there we go, got 24. Put in share the love. Oh, Copper Owl commented, so I can actually put his link up too.
There you go.
There we go. That makes it easier. When somebody comments, it makes it way easier. And Copper Owl does a coin hunt on Saturdays. Is that right?
On Sundays at 2 p.m. Central Time.
Okay, that's right. And, in the wintertime, I could totally come hang with that. In the summer, 2 o'clock on, Sundays, I'm hunting.
Yeah.
I'm hunting about every day that I can. That's the way I am.
Yeah.
There's his link. We're going to go ahead and draw a name.
In the football season.
Oh, I don't care about football, though. All I care about is metal detecting and maybe 3 people. That's it. So, and I have a T-shirt that says that. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull names. Good luck. These 10 people that I pull, I'm going to share their channels, and we're going to get you guys into a special race. And AU Diver is first up. So we're going to make that. And let me put AU Diver's link up too, real quick. And guys, in case you didn't know, this is funny. AU Diver is actually not in Australia, and I only just found that out. So I don't know if everybody else already knew that or not, but I found that to be really interesting.
The gold diver?
Oh, because is AU the symbol for gold? It is,
Yep.
isn't it?
It
And I'm
is.
still waiting. I didn't get my package yet, but I ordered some Clash Gold pay dirt. And they were like these little mini pay dirt bags. I figured I could play with a few and give away a few. I thought that'd be fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Brad Wells
Hey,
says
Diver.
AU gold.
This is the first channel we're sharing tonight. Oops, that didn't work. I should go to his channel. That'd be helpful. I just drag it over top to see if, yeah. There you go. AU Diver's got 32 subscribers. Let's give him like 32 more, shall we? Or 27 more. If you have not subscribed to him, please check him out. And he's the first on our list. So we're going to be pulling these names pretty quick here. Except for, oh, there it is. I knew it was in here somewhere. We're going to draw another name real quick. AU number 79. What is number 79? Is that also like an element number?
Could be.
It could be. I know my symbols better than my numbers.
The birthday person.
And Yachty is second one up on here. I'm just going to write Yachty because that's shorter. And I'm also going to get her that together. 79 is gold. Okay. Go ahead. We're grabbing 10 names real quick so that we can let the race run for a while and do other stuff. Did you guys see Strika's new list? And getting around to it, do you want me to share your channel or do you want me to share your hubby's channel? You have to say something. Let me know. And getting around to it. Do you want me to share your channel or do you want me to share Incognitos? That's on you. And you're in the race. Either way. Let's see here. We are going to, let me see if I can go to her channel real quick.
Oh,
Channel.
it says incognito.
You know, she's got 76 subscribers. Let's go ahead and put her in there. And she's in the race as well. Do that. And then I am going to, if I got her on there, very cool. Now I am going to set up the treasure chest. And we also have prize wheel spins for 3 of our coining around folks. So we're going to get those going as well. So kind of trying to do a few things at once. And, you know, I wanted to do is find out anybody here, if anybody's here from Pennsylvania, when is the best time of year to visit Pennsylvania to go metal detecting? And is there any time like before taxes are due that would be a really good time to go to Pennsylvania? Just wondering.
Right.
Thanks, Coin Guy. Appreciate your stopping by. Come on back in a little bit later. And if we draw your name for the race, you'll be in the race. You don't have to be here right now for it. And we'll share your channel. So
Oh, yeah.
spring and summer, maybe fall. Well, I'm kind of hoping that when I get out there, I can connect with some of my other metal detecting friends there as well. That's why I'm asking. And Yachty won twice. I don't know. I think you can only win once on this, so we're going to keep going because names to race. It would be better if I just you racing with you against you against you against you against maybe one other person.
It'd be like racing himself. Yeah.
Edward, did you put your name in this time? Scott McClory's in.
Yeah.
Anytime. So,
Because when you do the drawing, it shows my name there. So I put in. I actually put in the hashtag.
Okay, you did go by. All right. And let me pull this up real quick and get Scott McClory's link. Go to channel. Again, opening way too many windows, but we'll see what it takes to break it. So here's Scott's link, guys. Boyertown, PA for the twice a year coming out swinging. You know, that's what I was talking to Andy over at Lost Boys about, but unfortunately, the one that you guys have going on in the spring is the same weekend as Detecting the Heartland. But if it's coming on again in the fall, that might be a really good option. And Lauren, I don't know yet, but I really want to go out. I want to go visit my friend Yachty. I want to go dig with Grapevines and with Andy at Lost Boys and come see you if you're going to be out there too. And anybody else who's in Pennsylvania. I just have never been to Pennsylvania, and you guys find some rockin' stuff out there. So I think it would be really fun. This could be a case of the grass is always greener. I think that I find better stuff if I go somewhere else to look, but I don't know. All right, guys, put in share the love. Let's pull another name here. It is April 1st and 2nd. What? I thought it was in May. Are you sure about that? Because I'm totally open in April. Oh, no. The following week, I'm going to Texas. But let me put a note on the calendar about that. And is there two different... Look at this. We're just going to pull Yachty over 3 times. I've gotten you. Lauren, I would be flying to Pennsylvania because driving to Pennsylvania would be abysmally long. I'm in South Dakota. Like, that would be, I think, 3 days in the car. I'm not sure. When I go to Illinois driving, Incognito's when I go Indiana's even getting kind of far. In Wisconsin, oh guys, there is is Connie still here? Because there is going to be a metal detecting / magnet fishing benefit for St. Jude's in Wisconsin in the Memorial Day weekend. So if you guys don't know about that, check with Beard over at Iron Antler to get the details. And I'm actually hoping to get out there for that. Incognito, let's get you in here. You're going head to head against the wife now on this race, so that's pretty cool. Let me get your channel link up here too.
He's here. Connie's here.
And I actually inadvertently clicked on Connie's. Let me try that one again. I missed. All right. This is Incognito. There we go. And Connie, I am so looking forward to this. I think I've got Eric talked into going on this trip. So he still says it's one or the other, like maybe Detecting the Heartland. But so Copperell, what is your first name?
It's Matt.
Matt. Okay. I just keep wanting to call you Copper. And I'm like, that's not right. Matt. Thank you. And I should know this because you've sent me stuff. Things. But yeah, it's still. And Mr. Diggs says he's in Illinois. And Mr. Diggs, how close are you to Galena? Because that's where this thing is that we're going to. No, we probably talked about that a little bit before. FLX is in the house. Good to see you. Okay, I put a link to Incognito. We're going to get him on this list because we're going to pull some names. And then we are going to change gears and draw some prizes for my coining around winners. And also we're going to let Yachty pick a birthday surprise, which if you're okay with it, I will bring it out to Florida when I come, or else I can mail it to you. Either way. Let me do this. Looking for my race list. And that's not it. And this one's not either.
28 miles from Galena. Huh. Wow.
That's Marty?
Yeah, Marty Versal says he's 28 miles from Galena.
Yeah, because Marty's going to let me sleep in his driveway. He said he could.
Right.
I might actually get an Airbnb. Who knows? We're working on the details of that yet. Okay, so I got incognito up. So I've got 5 people in the race so far. I got AU Diver, Yachty, getting around to it. I've got Scott McClory and Incognito. And guys, again, we're going to get 10 of these guys together. You guys are going to be, not only do we share the love, but we're going to have you guys, whoever wins will get a whack at the prize wheel. And then we've got the prize wheel for the 3 pointing around people. And we've got a little special thing too. So we're going to keep this stuff moving here. And so why are you in a hotel room? Where are you that you're in a hotel room?
I'm actually in Livermore, California tonight.
Oh, okay. You're visiting Lawrence Livermore Labs or something else?
That's actually where I have some work tomorrow.
Oh, sounds top secret.
Eh.
Well, you'll like this. I'm actually wearing my Cal Berkeley sweatshirt today.
There you go.
I'm in theme for the night.
Yep.
So
Livermore Lab is Site 200. Cal Berkeley is Berkeley Lab is Site 100.
for what exactly?
For the Lawrence Livermore group of labs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a friend of mine went to Cal with me, and he went to work at Lawrence Livermore for a while. He lives in San Diego now, but that's his thing first straight out of college. Hey, Grapevines is in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Put in share the love because we are sharing channels. And thank you, Marty. Is that an invitation? Because that would be awesome. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to pay for an Airbnb, and that's not nearly as fun as hanging out with people and stuff. But I might also have my 13-year-old with me, and he's maybe less than charming to bring along trips like that. We'll see. Oh, no, I love my son. He is less than charming occasionally, though. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead, put in share the love, and we're going to draw another name. Bad Idea Lab, good to see you. Put in share the love if you haven't done so already. I got 30 entries in. I think I got everybody in here. Oh, here it is. Connie Barnes has the details. This is the details on the following weekend. Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. They're doing a joint magnet fishing metal detecting weekend between Rusty Magnets and Iron Antler. And the proceeds will be donated to mental health research and St. Jude's. So cool. I think that's going to be really cool. Okay. Original ATOG's here. Good to see you. We're going to draw another name. Put in share the love if you have not put it in yet, because this gets you into a race or a whack at the prize wall. And also, we share your channel out because we'd like to. Getting around to it, you're already in the race already. I have no here.
I win once.
Here, come on. Try to get. Copperell, are you in here? Oh yeah, I saw you go by just now.
Yep.
Marty B. All right, got. Right. Check. Too many windows. There we go. Okay, so Marty's in the race, and let me share his link real quick. Okay, Marty, what is a Henning nickel? I got to ask you that because you have a short up here that says possible Henning nickel, and I don't know what that is. And here's Marty B's channel. And Incognito says, don't forget Copper Owl's 1K giveaway. Copper Owl, tell us about that.
Well, I am finally on the doorstep of 1,000 subs. Been about a 2-year journey to get there. So I've got all the hours I need. I don't have any strikes. So this is the last hurdle on the way to, of course, getting monetized if I decide to do that. But So I think we're about 75 away. I put together a shout out contest to kind of help spur, those last 75 or so. And all a person needs to do is just, whatever they come up with in terms of shouting out my channel is up to them. It's their creativity. There's no format requirements or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I ask is in the title, put in a hashtag copper owl and then the number 1 and K, and then take that link and email it to me at copperowlcoins@gmail.com. That way I
Mm-hmm.
can go review it. And, if you basically meet that criteria, you'll be in the running. We'll put eligible names on an elimination wheel on a future stream when we get there and we know we can stay above 1,000.
Uh-huh.
And the prize for that, the last man standing or woman standing, will be um, given a 2.5 peso 1945 gold, what they call a Mikey. It's a Mexican gold 2.5 peso.
Oh, nice. So, what kind of shout out could it be? Could it be a shout out on Facebook or Twitter or whatchamacallit, the TikTok, or does it have to be on YouTube? What does the shout out have to be?
Well,
Can
I
it be a
guess that's a
post?
I guess that's a good question. I really kind of only envision the YouTube thing, but
Okay.
if somebody wants to put it out there on other formats, that's perfectly fine with me and probably only can help.
Can it be a community post too, or does it have to be a action video? Because the reason I'm asking is I have some of our viewers. They like, for example, they'll be on Facebook and they'll share, but they share you on Facebook. Does that count? Is the question.
Um, I mean, as long as it's also in YouTube, then that's fine. I would say you
Okay.
could do both.
So
And
it's got to be something on YouTube, is what you're saying.
yeah, I mean, I guess I hadn't considered the other options, and that's probably one thing that I need to get better at.
Uh huh.
But uh, yeah, I would say more formats the better. I know that I will take my stream announcements and copy it over to Facebook, so it appears as a YouTube link on Facebook. But yeah, however you want to do that, just as long as in the title hashtag copperowl1K, and then email me a link to it. I don't really participate on TikTok or other. I do have Instagram. I do have Discord. I do have Facebook, of course, but I don't do a lot of other social media formats.
See, and I have
So
Facebook, but I kind of hate Facebook. So I do, when I do my videos, I always tweet them out too. Facebook, once in a while, I'll post and I go into the groups, the metal detecting groups, so that I can connect for
yeah,
the events. But
yeah,
there's a whole love hate thing going on with me and Facebook because, I like Marketplace. I like to buy stuff, but yeah,
yeah. So
I
I mean, you were asking about a community post. I mean, it still needs to be a video. Either
Mhm.
way, yeah, just a text post on community page probably wouldn't be
So some kind of video, though.
exactly
Okay.
what we were there.
All
Some kind
right.
of video, and I mean, if your video has nothing but words and it's promoting it, that's great. Other people go to. I think we got one that came in where there was like this pack of owls, and one's asking the other pack a question, and they answer, and they kind of find a way to promote it while doing that.
Okay. Where they
So
can
we've
get
kind of got a
creative.
broad spectrum.
Oh, there you go. Now I feel challenged to come up with something even better. I don't
There
know.
we go.
I'll have to figure that out. You'll be
You
like,
don't have
no,
to
you
hurt
know,
yourself
cartoon
doing that.
owls.
Yeah.
What's this? What's on Amazon today? I don't understand. What's on Amazon today? I'm confused. That was by Bad Idea Lab. Hey, does anybody know, by the way, why the flags are running half mast today? Did somebody die, or was there a mass shooting I don't know about?
I think there was one in California, but I'm not sure where.
Possibility.
Yeah, these were all in Pierce, South Dakota, and I'm like, why? You know, we even Googled it, and supposedly, and we Googled it. Wikipedia says that it's usually a presidential directive to rent half-mast when somebody of political influence has died. And I was like, one can only hope, but I didn't find anybody who died. So I don't know. I was just wondering.
We lower the flag for a change in the wind some days.
Yeah, but they were all of them were lowered. I just thought it was kind of weird. We're gonna keep pulling names because we need to get the rest of our guys up here. So let's do hide current comment. I got Marty V was my last one up, and I got way too many windows open. Fix that too. This is Marty's channel. If you guys have not chanced it, mass shooting in California, 10 dead at a dance nightclub. Was that today or last night?
I'm not sure. Oh, is that a dance? No, a dance. No, I don't know that.
If Bold Lion comes up, we can get Bold Lion to sing "Happy Birthday" to Yachty. I think that'd be really cool. In fact, I think I'm going to email him real quick, even though I usually don't use email while I'm on here.
He might be live right now.
Well, now he goes live. I don't know if he'd be live right now. He goes live on Fridays.
Oh, okay.
But I will ask real quick.
Mm-hmm. He was going 10 or something. Unless it's an upcoming one. I don't know. Yeah, one of these days, you're going to have to sing you that Florida State fight song. I had to do that.
I actually found the clip that when he was singing Diggun and Champion Trash Talker, that song. Yeah. I found it and extracted it.
Oh.
I'm going to send him a quick note and see. I don't know if he'll get it in time though, because it's not the same when you email. It's not the same as doing.
Hunter says he's live right now. I was right.
Is he?
He's live right now. That's what Hunter says.
Oh, maybe not then. Well,
sing it now. Roger, you want me to sing the Florida State fight song? Or
what's that?
Oh, Roger Singer said, "Sing it now." I'm like, what? My Florida State fight song? I could sing that now if you want.
Oh my! Look at this: 10 people killed, 10 people injured on Saturday night when a gunman opened fire at a crowded dance studio in Monterey, California. Oh, that bites. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and we'll pull the next name because we got to keep this rolling. We got 5 more names to pull on this.
It's not sharing the love.
Yeah.
Share the love.
Right.
And it's Darren Smith. And Darren, do you have a channel? I could share your link. Go ahead and do these pickers while we're at it.
Sure.
Let's see here. Treasure chest. And then let's get Darren. Darren has a channel, so let's share his link real quick. And congratulations, you're in the race. So Copper Owl, one of the reasons I haven't done a live stream yet with coin roll hunting is it seems like it would be hard to pay attention to the coin roll hunting and pay attention to the people in chat at the same time. And I don't know how you juggle that, or do you just mostly look at the coins, or do you mostly look at chat and stuff? Or if you're just so, this is also old school to you that it's just easy to do it mechanically and automatically.
Oh, goodness. No, I learn something every stream a little bit. Try to do a little bit better and learn something from each one. It feels more natural now, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Um, and one of the early knocks that I had was you'd see a lot more of the top of my head because I'm looking down, and
Uh-huh.
I like to I like to think that I'm trying to do better with that and be a little more engaging. Um, that's where my 10-year-old daughter sometimes provides a little more of the heads up and able to read and kind of let me know what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. She hasn't been joining me as often as she was there for a while. It was almost every week, but
It's only going to go downhill from there because my son won't go anywhere near it, except for he likes to hide behind me in the shadows once in a while.
yeah, and
So,
she likes to kind of crowd me in the little space that we have there where we do this, and
hmm
she'll leaning on me or just hug on that shoulder and dragging me down, and it's cute, but it's also kind of like, hey, when we're not on camera, you can kind of do a lot of this stuff, but you need to kind of not interrupt what I'm trying to do here.
well, but I mean, in a lot of ways, I mean, it's one of those things that she'll either it's just a passing phase, she'll just do it for a little bit, or she'll really resonate with it, and someday she'll be her own YouTube rock star,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. She's already asked about doing her own thing, and yeah, we're like, well, maybe one day.
Mhm. When my son was really little, he used to watch this Hobby Kids TV where the kids
Yep.
would open up presents, and he wanted to have his own TV channel. So I made him this Tanner Plays TV thing, and I let him open up stuff on it. He made these little YouTube videos that you couldn't understand a word he said because the kid speaks incoherently anyway. But
Right.
somewhere on one of our old iPads, we have all that old footage when he was like
Yeah.
2 and 3 years old trying to do that. He does have his own channel now, but a lot of it's just stuff we do when we're homeschooling. I put the
Mhm.
stuff up there, and it's just a way to get it out of my phone so that I have room.
That
So
makes sense. That makes sense.
it looks like there
So,
was another mass shooting in California. Breaking news: 7 dead. So maybe that's the half mass thing.
It's probably
ugh,
Uh, the surprising thing about this, these shootings in California, concealed carry permits are impossible to get.
yep.
And they have so many gun laws in California. If they had more people carrying, or if they had constitutional carry, I bet they'd have more people able to nip that stuff in the bud. Because that's
Uh,
just Half Moon Bay shooting. Oh, geez.
it's so crazy. I mean, it's almost exactly to the point you're making without, jumping on a soapbox here, but isn't it funny that California, where they're going to jump all over this and start rallying for tighter gun control. Well, you're in California. You're already, trying to do this and it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. And to
Criminals
be
will be
honest,
criminals, whether you have a law against it or not.
yeah, the thing is, and there's a constitutional lawyer that I watch a lot. He's a big 2A supporter named Colian Noir. I don't know if you've seen him,
Hmm.
but he makes the argument very well that when only the bad guys have guns, where does that leave you?
Exactly. And
And
and I
with
and I'm not like a huge gun person. I don't do a lot of hunting like my brother-in-law does.
Mhm.
I own a couple. They just, mainly sit around. I don't get out and use them. But if all broke loose, I'd have them.
Yeah. Well, right now I am sitting in our trophy room. This is my husband's
Yeah.
little escape area that I've taken over because I have a hardwire internet in here. And so there's a number of like mounted bucks and stuff on the walls, and
Oh
that's
yeah.
something they do. He grew up with it, and they go hunting, and we use the meat. I mean, we're not
Oh
there is
sure.
nothing wrong with having free meat. Just saying, you know.
Yeah. That sounds exactly like my brother-in-law. He will hunt deer, turkey. He loves to fish. A
Mhm.
little bit of everything.
Thank you, Starika. So, which former legislator is it? Is it Cronin? Because Cronin passed, but I think he was out of the legislature when he died. So I don't know. Now I'm just curious. I'm going to have to see if I can find this real quick.
Three.
What's that?
I have 3 guns. Okay, 8, maybe 15.
So he doesn't really know how many he has.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't really.
Oh yeah, no, she is running it at flown half mast in honor of to honor shooting victims, not former legislator.
Give him up. Oh,
And then before she ordered them half mast for the Queen. Apparently, she just likes to have those flags hanging half mast for everything.
maybe 15.
Yeah, this was okay. Half mast today was for the Monterey Park one. And this was in response to a presidential proclamation by President Joseph R. Biden. So there we go.
Let's
So
go, Brandon.
anyway,
I don't like guns. Okay.
you know, if it's between only bad guys having guns or a mix of good guys and bad guys having guns, I have to vote for the latter every time. So AAP, always leave me alone or I will make you. Stickman, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? AP is even in the house. Okay, I managed to lose our drawing window. Let me get that back up because we were like wandering. I got Darren Smith on the thing. We're going to go draw the rest of the names here. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 3 more names. If you haven't put in share the love, please do.
I think I can kind of translate what Stickman's saying.
Let's see, all of these shootings, all of a sudden, all coming into the news at once tells me there's an agenda being propagated. And that's all I have to say. Great finds. Great finds.
Yeah.
Mike.
Being that it's around the Lunar New Year.
One of my short list of channels I want to go hunting with, just so you know. I mean, metal detecting hunting. And let's see if I can get Great Finds up here. Share his link real quick. And we'll do that, and he's in the race.
I wonder if, since it seems like these are somewhat associated with Lunar New Year celebration, if it's aimed at a specific demographic.
When is the Lunar New Year?
I think it's being celebrated right now. I don't know if there's specific dates. I really don't know too much about it. I think it's more like the Chinese calendar. You know, this is the Lunar New Year at this point.
Wait a minute. Are these the shootings? Are not people shooting guns into the air at random and the bullet comes down at terminal velocity? These are people being shot at, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to a lady who said she wouldn't go out for New Year's Eve because people would shoot randomly in the air, and she knew a kid down the street that got hit by a stray bullet that was falling. So that's a totally different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stickman, I know AAP stands for Armed American Patriot. What I was wondering is what your comment was, because I don't know that he's even in the chat right now, or if he's bothering you. I don't understand.
I can probably translate that message.
The AAP's not even in the chat, so I'm not even sure why you were dissing him in the chat. So
yeah, I like AAP. So
yeah, looks like Gold Diver's saying Lunar New Year is now. So that's about all I could figure too.
Yeah, Hunter, I definitely want to go metal detecting with Great Finds someday. I want to go metal detecting with Andy over at Lost Boys. I would love to go metal detecting sometime with Shane from Ohio River History. I think he'd be fun. Hot Mess Fishing for sure, because she would be rocking fun to go metal detecting with and hang out afterwards. Just saying. And let's see. Chidstat, is he still around? I can get into the water also. I suppose I could get in the water. I don't melt. I'm not a witch. I don't know. Not quite sure what that statement was. Big Sky's here. Good to see you. And yes, I definitely will. Actually, been talking to a friend of mine about that to figure out what airport and things. We'll figure it out one of these days. Oh, it's not about him. It's a relationship about your own weapons. Their name is only connected to this action. Okay, Stickman. I think we're politicizing that way too much. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion because I'm a libertarian. And I believe everybody has the right to have their own opinion. And you don't have to have mine, and I don't have to have yours. And I am not an armed American patriot, but I am certainly aware of my surroundings. I believe in situational awareness and being prepared for things that may come along. So that's as far as I'm going to take that one. And Hot Mess Fishing is in the house. She must have had her ears were burning. Let's get, see, did I put Grapevine's link up? I think I did, but I'll put it up again. Here's his link. Go subscribe to his channel. Let's get him on the list and let's keep pulling names. We'll get this race going. And I need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got AU Diver, Yachty. I've got Getting Around to It, Scott McClory, Incognito, Marty V, Darren Smith. Great finds so far. And that's 8, I think. 4, 8. I need 2 more. Let's get these names up. Coin Guy's back. Hot Mess Fishing put in Share the Love if you want to be in on this. And it's Brad Welch. Because it went and I have no idea how long it takes. Not yet, Coin Guy, but the night is young. Actually, there's one more name to get drawn for this, and then we will do a race for everybody as well. So you don't have to be in this. The nice thing about this race is not only do we share these channels, but you have a 1 in 10 chance, or roughly 10% chance of winning, as opposed to a 1 in 35% chance, or roughly 0.6% chance of winning, or something. 3% chance of winning. Yeah, I can't do the math. I'm not even going to try.
I wasn't good in
Yes,
math either.
Yeah. Somebody early asked me if I had seen Sir Benji's shout out video for me, and I have. So if you're still here and you'd ask, I have seen that.
Well, see, you can pull, if you go into your studio, you can pull anybody who comments to your channel, which is why I have a shout out going. And I said, just put @Diggun because it shows. I can actually pull those directly.
Mm-hmm.
And, but they also pull everything else that's not a shout out. But I basically told people even a mail call would work as a shout out. It doesn't have to be promoting my channel. It just has to comment to it.
Yeah.
So
Zaydog's, I forget the full name, but part of the name is Zaydog's. He basically did a mail call that I had sent him one of the giveaway wins, and then he kind of just turned that into his shout out at the same time. So absolutely do that.
Okay, well, very cool. All right, I think I need one more name. Let me just check this because I get distracted. Can you tell? 1, 2, 3. Yep, one more. Let's pull last name. Yes, see, Mr. Diggs does the thing, and he says it's just under 3% chance. There you go. Hot Mess, hope you put in you put in Show the Love. This is the last draw for that race. Got 40 people in, which would be a 2.5% chance, just saying. And Original Atox is my last contest on this game. Go ahead and let's see here. There we go. And I'm going to grab his channel real quick and we'll share it so that we've got those channels shared. So it's early for you where you're at today, huh? Because you're out in California.
Yep. It feels like 10:15, but it's only 8:15.
But it's still dark.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I haven't been out in California since before COVID. Actually, I was talking to my brother today. He lives in San Diego, and he got engaged to this gal. And I'm like, "When's the wedding? Because I need to plan this in advance if I'm coming to California." But they have like, I think it took him 40 something years to go get around to getting engaged. I think it's going to take him another 10 to get around to getting married. Honestly, so.
Oh, which one's
Sure.
There you go. That is the last contestant on this. And Yachty, are you still in the house? Because I'd love to do your birthday surprise so that you don't have to stay up super, super late. And as you know, anytime somebody comes into my live stream, if it's their birthday, I like to do a little something for them. So we're going to do that. Let me see. Get my 10 list going. That's that. And then I'm going to get my race going and my price thing.
business? Oh, your old business name. I didn't know that sticker. Okay.
And by the way, Yachty, we are still trying to figure out the Brazilian barbecue place because I've got reservations, I think, for 2 nights now. We still have no idea when we can eat. Yes, 40 entrants is exactly 2.5%. So that's right. That's what I kind of figured. What is that? Hey, Edward, are you playing games?
Playing game.
He was. I heard. Wow. I heard games. You're playing a video game, aren't you?
Well, I'm not playing a video game.
What was that I heard?
No, it's probably the computer. Let me lower this more. There we go. No, I'm not playing video games.
All right, we are going to change up our thing. And that other name is my old business name. And Patty Dishroon said she sent me 2 poems, so that's cool. All right, Yachty, I have to say that I appreciate your friendship. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the thing that we're going to in Orlando. I think that's going to be super fun. And what you're going to do here, let me share screen real quick. This is for your birthday, sweetie. You're going to pick one of these 3 chests, and whatever you pick is what you get for your birthday. And if it's, if I can send it, I will send it before your birthday. If it is something I have to bring, I will bring it for you when we get together in February. So one way or the other. Happy birthday, Yachty. And you just need to pick a number. Brad picked 2, but Brad, this is not your birthday. I know. We'll figure it out though. I mean, I'm looking forward to this thing. I think it's going to be fun. I just really, really looking forward to going detecting for 2 days before the event, but we'll see if they let me have the reservation or not.
Oh, peeps this week. Be careful. Ooh.
That very well might be the reason why I'm the only one who doesn't have reservations, Yachty, so far, is that I got them little, I'm being challenging to them. They're probably having to do something extra. Okay, so you need to pick, Yachty, 1, 2, or 3 for your birthday surprise. And I'm kind of watching chat as we go. And then also going to go to my page. Hopefully I'm in Northwest long enough that it misses me. Stay safe, Connie. Okay. Nope, she was here a minute ago. She just is, I don't know. Might have to text her. have going on live here? My phone is going crazy.
Just
Just don't pick number 4.
That's only 1, 2, or 3. Right. Don't pick 4.
She's got her little ones there, so today is her actual birthday.
Oh.
And it is actually, her birthday is 123. Oh, she says 3. There we go. Okay, so Yachty, here's the deal. This is chest number 3, means you did not pick number 2, so you did not win a Starbucks gift card. And you did not pick number 1, so you did not win a Diggun t-shirt, which means you did win number 3, and you won an Amazon gift card. So happy birthday, sweetie, and I will send that out to you in email, and you can go buy something pretty for yourself and not for the kids. Okay.
Wow.
So happy birthday. And I wish we could totally be celebrating it with you, but when we get together in Florida, we are going to go get margaritas or something yummy. And so we're going to go ahead and switch out this, remove that, and let me see if I can switch up to my spinny wheel, guys.
Hope there's a string on my birthday. You never know.
Okay, Coin Guy says, hope there's a stream on your birthday. If I am live streaming, because you know I live stream typically on Monday, Fridays. If I'm live streaming on your birthday, you come on in, you say, hey, it's my birthday, and there you go. So congratulations. And you don't get a song because I think Bold Lion is off doing his thing right now. So he's been streaming a lot lately. I think he's trying to get his hours in. So I go and hang out as much as I can there, but not always. Now we have 3 winners from Coining Around that we needed to do our spins for. Starika's won. And
Happy birthday.
I also have Brissinger and Maya's coins. And I don't believe they're in tonight. You're welcome, sweetie. And I will email that to you. And happy birthday. And we'll see you and we'll get margaritas or something fun like, I don't know, Bahama Mamas or something when we're there. So that'll be cool. Tampa Bay all the way, Timmy Snowdog says. All right, we're going to go ahead. Starika, are you in the house? Because if you are, you get spin first. And then we're going to start that race too. And while that race is rolling, we will get everybody together into a bigger race as well. So that's the way we're going to do it. 4 to 6 inches in central Illinois, says Lauren. And I don't know if we have a storm coming or not. I've gotten so lame about winter. I kind of think it's just going to suck till spring. And my husband mentions it if I have to be not driving. That's about as good as it gets. We probably have snow coming here too. Oh, you know what though? They're going to have Starbucks at Orlando, all over the place. Just saying. I should have said it would. I should have put like a Uber to the Disney Village place, downtown Disney. You would have loved that. We're trying to get over there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just share screen again here, and we'll do Starika first. Add to stream.
What's up, Looter8?
Oh, Looter8's in the house. Good to see you, Looter8. Did you get the stickers I sent you yet? Do we have a lot of whitetail deer in South Dakota? We have both whitetail and muleys.
Here's your answer.
All right, so these are the Coining Around wins from the Coining Around race. You should be getting it. I sent it last week in a big package of in an envelope, actually, but it was a bunch of stickers and stuff in an envelope to Canada. So how long can it take? And let's see. I'm going to write these down so that I get everybody in here. So I got Starika, Brissinger, and Maya's coins. I should do a spin 3 times and then let Starika pick the bet which one he likes the best. No, that would be wrong. But here we go. Good luck.
Whee!
Actually, you know what, Starika? You can take or you got 2 different foreign coins. Would you like to take that or pass it to one of the 2 that are not here? We'll do it this way because you're here, and why not?
Yeah, I take it.
It's sort of like we were playing the White Elephant Christmas present game the other day at my husband's Christmas party, where you opened a present, and Starika says pass. So Brissinger is getting 2 foreign coins.
There you go.
And we got 2 more spins. The next one you have to say take or pass. Pennsylvania. You got a Diggun poker chip. Take or pass. I think he's going to pass. He's going for something bigger.
Yeah, I would have taken either foreign coins or that. That's me.
And these things, all these prizes are also going out with a Mardi Gras token. That was part of it.
Sure.
So, and he's going to pass that. And
God,
last one. And there's Copper Rounds. There's Buffalo Nickels, Whit Hill's album. 2 more spins. There are tokens and different things. All right, let's see. There's one here that says 3 more spins. Okay, here we go. This is the last spin. And this is whatever you get that.
Yep. You have to take it.
You know, Yadi, I will send you a poker chip. I'll just bring you a poker chip when I come to Florida if you want a poker chip. I'll bring a few. I was told we can't wear T-shirts at the event, so, you know, if I'm wearing a T-shirt, we'll be
Doing
offside.
good, Brad Welch. Thanks for asking. Doing good.
Young Edward. Whee! Good luck. And you got a moon landing token. So you get a moon landing token, and you get a all of these get a Mardi Gras token too. So
cool.
There we go. Now we're going to switch up here, and we're going to switch to a racy race. If I can find one. And we're going to put our 10 guys into a race. And then while these 10 guys are racing, I'm going to grab everybody else's name for a big race. So you guys have to make sure you comment in the next 2 minutes. And let's see. I'm trying to think, what kind of race do we want to do? Snowmen or race cars? Oh, all the snow, talk of snow. We probably should do snowmen.
So
What do you guys
that's
say?
I'm all for that.
Can you? Edward's going to be calling it, and he's like Mr. Makes voices. You know, I can't wait for when we do a St. Patty's Day thing because I want to hear your leprechaun voice. I think that's going to be fun.
I am the leprechaun.
All right, we're going to get our 10 in here. And Brad Welch, do you know LJR Worldwide? Oh, retired Navy Rob says pirates. I'll tell you what, we're going to run snowmen for this first race, and for everybody else, we'll do pirates. How does that sound? Because I don't really care, honestly. They're all pretty much, we've run them all at this point. The only one we can't do, Dwayne Norvell says no on spiders. So no spider races. And other than that, we got these 10 in the race. Let's go ahead and share screen. Like
Or
this.
it's like how they look is why I don't like them. That's it. Okay.
And we're going to do, so that I have time to gather names for the next race, we're going to do 444.
Works for me.
All right. We're going to grow screen. Everybody else is going to be off screen for a bit.
Ooh,
Hey,
snow.
did you blip out for just a minute?
Yeah, I switched from my hotel connection to my phone so that it was really choppy on my end.
All right. Well, hopefully this is a little better. Okay, so we're going to do is we are going to close a few extra windows. I did just get, let's see if I can view this. I should show you guys this. I got confirmation that Peter, Old Man King Homestead, got his Diggun Rooster shirt. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's over here. If it'll let me do it. Then maybe it won't.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Nope, it won't let me do it. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this race going because I know you guys would like to get that, see that going. And closing out the extra windows. Silver was down today, by the way, but it only ended. It was down like $1 something, but it ended up 45 down at the end.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. It's been doing some funny things lately. It's totally out of sync with what it should be given what gold is. Now it's up for 14 cents. But if you look at the cost of silver back like 10 years ago or so, so when silver before gold jumped, gold was like $400 an ounce and silver was like $13. And now silver's double that. Right now it's at like 23 something. But gold is not double. Gold is like 5 times what it was. So there's something wrong with those. The numbers are just not. Something's being artificially depressed or something. All right. Anyway, we're going to start this race. Let Edward call it. I am going to go off and make sure that the boy is in bed because it's 10:30, and then I'm going to get the names for the race. So go ahead and comment if you would, so that I can grab names and get the next race going. Shuffle characters one more time. We're going to get a little bit of music going on. We're going to have to go with the brand music so you guys get some how to get here music, but I'll put it on quiet so you can still hear Edward. All right. Good luck, everybody.
Hey there. Oh. All right. 4 minutes. Let's see. Boy, everybody's got a great start. Marty V, great finds. You got original 8 Talks coins. Neck and neck here. We got Brad Welsh and Scott Paulroy, all both neck and neck. Darren Smith, AU Diver, trying to move on back. Well, is there maybe the wind is playing up some? It's going to play a factor here. We will see. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Oh, wow. That wind, I guess the wind did push in here. Wow, because Marty V is pushing, the wind's pushing Marty V back. Looks like the wind's not liking too many people here. Let's see. We still got Brad Welsh and Scott McElroy neck and neck. Darren Smith trying to catch up to those two. And he's doing the best he can. Oh, here's getting around to it, trying to get into that little joinage there. Yeah, AU Diver 79 trying to get into there. Here's Yachty falling back, trying to push forward. All right, Marty V, metal detecting. They're trying to get forward there. But the only ones right now neck and neck's Brad. Oh, no, wait, no. The wind's pushing Brad Welsh back. I'm sure he's going to have something to say about that. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Who's going to make the big move here? Wind's very strong here today. Oh, I think Darren Smith pushing through that wind. It's very tough, but I think he could win this race. Wait, AU Diver 79 is trying to catch up. We could have another close race here. Oh, here comes the birthday girl, Yachty, up with AU Diver and Darren Smith. Could we have a 3-way tie? That would be interesting if that happened in this race, because they're almost way ahead. Oh, wind now pushing the birthday girl, Yachty, back. She don't like that, thinking it's unacceptable. Hey, it is what it is in these kind of races. All right, neck and neck is Darren Smith and AU Diver 79, both trying to get that. Who's gonna get that win? Both of them really want this. But who wants it more? That's the question. It sounds like right now Darren Smith is wanting this more, unless Marty V comes. Oh, he's coming in through the bottom corner there. Racing on up, incognito metal detecting both of them neck and neck. Here's grade 8 finds coming on through that congested hole there. Wow, Darren Smith is way out in front. Boom, just hit the open hole about 20 miles back there. Oh, here comes Scott McElroy. He's up with Darren Smith. Both of them, I think maybe both of them want to win this race. I mean, who knows? But there can only be one winner. We can't have 2 winners in this. Only one can win. So who's going to win it? 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Well, here comes Brad Welsh. Kind of come on through. That wind's real strong. Maybe he can. Hopefully he's great at fighting this wind. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Who's going to go? Oh, Wynn's now pushing AU Gold Diver 79 back. Goldman getting pushed back with that win. Oh, I guess the Wynn's not liking him much today. Let's see. We got Yachty. Oh, Yachty, a big move out front. Could Yachty win this race? That'd be interesting. That is a very interesting. This is close. 1 minute and 7 seconds left. Who's going to make the big move is the important thing. Here's original ATOG coins almost out in front. Incognito Melodetecting out in front too. 55 seconds left. Got Brad Welsh and Scott McElroy both neck and neck. Yeah, original ATOG coins still hanging in there along with Incognito Melodetecting. Marty V in the bottom corner there. Who's going to win this? Could the birthday girl win it? Well, she's trying to come through. Oh, that congested hole is just almost becoming too much, but she is fighting hard because she's one of the tough fighters in this race. So she's going to do what she can to get through that congested hole there. 20 seconds left officially. Who's going to win the race is the important thing. 15 seconds left. Oh, looks like so far Scott McElroy's got the lead. He's got that lead up front. Could Scott win it? Could he win it? 5 seconds left. Oh, looks like Incognito could do it. Who's going to win it? Incognito Melodetecting. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Incognito. That was awesome. You guys got to really appreciate Edward's got the touch when it comes to the doing these races. He's awesome. All right, so we have, let's see, we're going to go ahead and shrink this down. Oh, let's take a look. We need our last place winner to get onto my Nebula wheel. This is the race we're doing. It's not a race. At the very end of the month, we have a wheel of death, and everybody who lost a race the last 2 weeks is going on this list. And anybody who lost, if you came in last at trivia, or if you came in 4th or 5th at trivia, you're also on the list. So Yachty is on the Nebula wheel for the end of the month giveaway as well. So awesome there. Darren Smith came in right behind Incognito. Original ATOX coins was next. Then Great Finds getting around to it. Brad Welch, Marty V, Scott McClory, AU Diver. So there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this out. And this thing, let's see, we're going to go back to my page and we're going to do a drawing right away. You get the prize wall. And this was leftover prizes from when we did our year-end bash. And so what we got on here is 12 prizes on the prize wall. There's a Whithill CD, Diggun Go Cup, a 925 silver chain, cowboy coin earrings, cowboy hat coin keychain, mystery copper round, a train token, which is pretty cool, Diggun t-shirt, Diggun AA battery case, a Dash keychain Roosevelt dime. So, and this is going to, oh gosh, what did I just do with that too? Who did I just say congratulations to? Incognito. That's right. Sorry. All right, let's go super full screen on that. And this is what I get for not writing it down. Incognito. Let's see what you got coming. You got the Whithill CD, but you know what? We already have one coming out to you for your wife. So if you want to respin, I will let you. Because you guys don't need 2 copies of the same CD. That's just crazy. I know.
LC. That's interesting.
Yeah, I've got these on sitting on the pool table. I have a T-shirt and a Whithill CD and a couple other things for you, including your welcome, your little welcome kits for being members of the channel. So these things all have got to go out to you, but let's not send you 2 Whithill CDs. That's a little crazy. Let's see what else you get. And you got a mystery copper round.
Oh, Bull Lion's here. What's up, Bull Lion?
Oh, Bold Lion is here. Oh, wait a minute. Yachty, are you still in? Because I want you to meet Bold Lion. You got to check him out.
He's awesome.
And, well, Lion, would you be willing to say happy birthday to my friend Yachty if I bring you up on screen? Would you be willing to do that? Because I think that would be super awesome. And I did want to let you know that I clipped when you sang for me and Edward, and you sang like that little Diggun freestyle thing. I clipped that because you told me I could use that as an intro, and I'm going to. So I finally figured out how to do that. I'm going to put the link up to try to get Bold Lion up here. Got Incognito's got a mystery cop around coming out with him on that race. And we're going to change the view here. And we're going to change this thing so that I can figure out where I put my racers, because there's another window over here somewhere. Pirate race. Go. So, Bold Lion, can you come up? Because that would be really awesome if you'd come up and say happy birthday to my friend Yachty. Her name is Yadalee Sanchez, but we all call her Yachty. Kind of like Yoda, only not. And she's really fun. And Yachty, if you want to come up, you can use that link as well.
Yeah.
And you can come up on screen.
Everyone come.
If you're so brave as to do so. You don't have to. You know. And then I got 24 names on the chat, and I have 33 in. So let me just fix the number of people we've got in here. Bold Lion just came in. Let's make sure I got Copper Owl coins. Make sure I got Edward.
Hello, Silver Addiction.
Oh, what's up, Silver Addiction? Old Man King Homestead, how is it going?
Hey there,
Bold Lion, what's up?
Bold Lion. It's good to see you.
Hey!
What's up, Bold Lion?
So where's your friend? Where'd he go?
And,
Where'd he go?
Yeah, Yachty, she's not up. She just says that Yoda's fine too. We call her Yachty.
Okay,
But
Yachty. Here we go now. Get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Yachty. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday! Woo!
Beautiful.
thank you, Kev. You're awesome.
No. Can I do
I told
freestyle?
Yachty
Can I
you
do
should clean
freestyle,
up.
please? I'm here. Can I do some freestyle?
Oh, please do. I'm gonna put you up on screen then.
Here we go. Boom, 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 na na ma ma boom, 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 na 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 do na, ba ma na ma ma na do do. Ba ma na na na, boom no, ba ma na na boom na do do. Ba ma na ma na, do do na ma 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 na ba ma no ba no, be na 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 do do. Panamano, Bono, Doodle, Panamano, now people, Pina Mamma, Bruno, come on, no, Bruno, Bumano, do, Panamano, Bono, Bama, boo, yeah, no. Do pullman and sa pullman and sa pullman and sa pullman no more pullman and sa Peter pullman and pullman and pullman and sa pullman no boy yeah. La 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 la. Oh, love. Ooh, hey.
Awesome.
Love it.
That was awesome.
Free
Thank
concert.
you.
All right. Yeah, exactly. Free concert, says Dwayne Norvell. And Yachty, that was just something a little special for you. I begged my friend Old Lion to come up and wish you a happy birthday, and he did a really good job at that. So that was very cool. Thank you, Caleb, so much. And Yachty says this is the best birthday she's had in years. So that
Good.
tells you. So we're, yes, absolutely. Now we're going to get a race together for everybody. And if you haven't commented, please do so, because I have 35 in chat and only 30 people have commented. So I'm a little at a loss as to who else to add in. Got Bad Idea Lab. I got Yachty. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to read names and stuff. So you got to tell me, Bold Lion, have you hit your 1,000 subscribers?
No, I'm only 50 something away from 900 right now.
Okay, can you put your link up, or can I put your link up real quick? And
You go ahead and put
get
mine up.
them-
I'm on my phone, so if I'm up here, I can't multitask on my cell phone. So sorry.
Okay, let me do that then. Hold on, let me get you. Or actually, Hunter. Oh, I got him. Here we go. Do you know you can make a special jump at so that it can actually be at Bold Lion instead of at PPCJJDM?
And what?
Which I'm not sure what it
Say
stands for. Your short name, you
Uh-huh.
can actually make it say Bold Lion.
Okay.
See it here now. I'm going to put your link up, and you can see that it actually has your at, and it says PPCJJMM.
Oh, yeah.
And you do that in
Okay.
studio, you can pick what you want it to say.
Oh, cool.
Did you know that? So they
Sweet.
randomized you and just gave you something, and you can change it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, Coin Guy. Anybody who wants to come in to my live stream, as always, I put links up, and you're more than welcome to come up. You do need, since you are under 18, you need your dad to say it's okay for you to come up on live stream, because I don't want to, anybody to,
Yeah.
yell at me later that I let the kid come up on stream. But you are always welcome to come up if your dad says it's okay.
Yep.
And we are going to do is we're going to get this race going, and I'm going to read names. You guys have to raise your hand and tell me if you're not on the list. All right, because we can do this as well. I got Annette Essman.
Hey, hot
Go
mess.
back.
Hello, Alicia. So beautiful, my dear friend. How are you?
Hot mess.
I got so many of my friends here. Oh my goodness.
You can do it from the YouTube app too.
Oh my goodness. What's up, old man King? Man, I miss you, buddy. You're awesome, dude. What's up, Papa? What's going on, brother? Patty, hello, my dear friend. Connie, hey, sweetheart. Oh, my
Incognito, you could wait to see the copper, or we could pull one out of this jar right now for you if you
Couple
want.
oil coins. What's up? Silver addiction. Hold on.
What's up, hot mess?
What's up, retired Navy? Rob, man, thank you for your service, man.
What
We
I
didn't have
do
another
know,
year
or
without
if you
guys.
want, email me and tell me what you'd rather have, because we've got Liberties,
Love you,
we've
Dad.
got 9/11,
Hello.
and then I have a whole bunch of weird random ones in here, which the Sunday, or not Sunday, next Monday when we do the Wheel of Death, it's for an alien copper. If I'm missing in the alphabetical list, Aaron Smith is missing. Okay, let me go ahead and get names real quick, and that way we are, make sure we got
I
going.
think I'm about to
Annette
quote-
S.
I'm-
You diver. Big
I'm gonna
Sky,
put a
Bold
comment in
Lion,
then because okay, you got me. Okay.
There's Enforcer.
Badwell,
Home's Hospital.
Flame Guy,
What's up,
Connie
Enforcer?
Barnes. You guys are not letting me talk. I know you're still not letting me talk. Connie Barnes, Copper Oil,
Sorry.
Owl.
My bad.
Raise your hand with the number 1 if you want in and you're not in. Chew needs to be in.
Shoot. Yep.
Connie Barnes, Copper Owl Coins, Darren Smith,
Enforcer.
Del Brett, Dwayne Norvell, Edward, Enforcer would be next. We do this alphabetically for a reason. We've got Hot Mess Fishing, Hunter Boucher, I Am Pop Up, Incognito, Jimmy Licari is in. And Jimmy Licari's birthday is coming up sometime soon. I just don't know when because he won't tell me. But Jimmy, when it's your birthday, if you tell me, you just might get to pick something. Just saying. Jimmy Snowdog, Lauren O'Reilly, Marty V, Mike Schleiss, Mr. Diggs, My Muddy Mess. I've got, did I get Hot Mess Fishing? Is she in here? Yes, she is.
I think
Okay.
you got her.
My Muddy Mess, Old Man King Homestead, Patty Disharoon, Retired Navy Rob, Rock Laws, Scott McCloy, Silver Addiction, Bad Idea Lab, Yadi Sanchez. We're just going to make a race. Oops. Done. Edit list. I know when they disappear, they just come right back. You just have to know how to exit. Now, getting around to it needs to get in here.
Yeah, get him. Sturka.
And Starika needs to be on here. Enforcers in Carla Ainsworth.
Oh, my messes in there. What's up, Enforcer?
And let's see, I got you. Jimmy won't tell me when his birthday is. I see how you are. All right. Let's see here. Anybody else missing? I've got 36 in the list. I got 39 in chat. I'm missing 3. Coin Guy says it's in April. Oh, no. Coin Guy says his birthday's in April. Falls on a Monday, and you do streams then. Yes, if I'm streaming that night, come on in and tell me it's your birthday. That's the way it works. And Guillaume Barnaby needs to be on here. Yeah, I actually was talking to Yachty earlier on the phone. I said, I got to go hop in my live stream, but since it's your birthday, come on over. February 22nd? Is that for real? Jimmy? Okay. Let's see. Do I live
here?
My birthday's
No,
February
it's on a
16th.
Wednesday. No, I do not live stream on a Wednesday. Jonathan Wolf. Thank you, Connie.
AEW just showed up.
Oh, AEW's here. Hey, how are you? I have a package on my pool table for you too, AEW. I have my husband's told me to get all the crap off the pool table. So anything that's on the pool table needs to get mailed. It's getting mailed this week because he's had enough of us not being able to use the pool table. Just saying.
3 weeks.
Oh, what the heck? There we go. All right, I've got 41 in chat. I'm missing 2. And Marty V turned 60 in about 3 weeks. Well, happy birthday, Marty V.
Birthday.
And what day is your birthday? Just asking.
AAW. What's up, buddy?
And John and Guillaume. Who am I missing, guys? I got 41 in chat. I got 39. We might have to just roll. Do I have a Copper Owls in? I got Edwards in. I got Bold Lion is in, although Bold Lion dropped off. But
I'm here.
We just can't see you because of the chat. I'm sorry, sweetie.
No, you're totally fine. No.
Oh, your face went away. That's why. You're just a letter. Okay.
Diggun, you're a sweetheart. No, I just haven't eaten dinners and I'm tired, so I'm just trying to just keep the visual so I can eat some dinner, okay? Because I haven't eaten anything.
Okay. Absolutely.
So yeah, okay.
I was saying Sunday the 12th, I will actually be in Florida, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to live stream or do what. Great Finds needs to be in the race. Here we go. And John Chum Adventures, good to see you. It's almost like there's this mysterious force of the universe that gets people that are not in your stream to know when you're about to do a race. I swear. And Hunter's in. Silver Addiction. Wow, that's kind of cool, Silver Addiction, that you have a son's birthday's on Valentine's Day. That's actually really cool. And okay, I got 41 in. We're going to go for it, guys. Let's get this race going. It's a pirate race. You ready for your best pirate imitation?
All right.
All right, and we're going to make this one. Let's go 333. 333 is like my favorite. 222 and 333.
Yeah. I don't mind either one of those.
All right. Now this has got a lot of people in here. Look at this.
Okay. All right.
And we're racing for the prize wheel again. And anybody tonight who gets something on the prize wheel is also getting a Mardi Gras coin, because Mardi Gras is right around the corner, and I wanted to share the love on that too. So we're going to do that. And is Tarika on this list? Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, you're on here. Okay, we're going to go. 333. Got your best pirate voice ready, Edward?
Oh yeah, got it. All ready to go.
All right.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Release the Kraken. That would actually be really cool if they had that for like an elimination race, and the Kraken comes and bites heads off of people. And it does something. We were just watching Venom. We were watching Carnage, and then I felt like I had to watch Venom to get the background story. So I've been watching monsters biting heads off people for the last 2 nights. Super awesome. Shuffle one more time, and good luck, everybody. And I hope Jimmy Snowdog's in the race. Did I get him in? I think I did. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to check because he just commented. Just make sure. Oh yeah, he's in here. Okay, guys, we're gonna go.
There we go.
Everybody's got the best pirate ready to go.
Right.
And we're gonna close some extra windows, because that way it runs faster. Get the wall off here. And that eBay dirt bag that sold me the pennies that were no good. And I think you guys are right. I think I'm just going to send the other ones back unopened, because what's the point? All right. And we're going to go full screen. There you go. You guys ready? Good luck.
All right. Here we got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Already out in front is Mr. Dick. Clad for clad. Got grade 8 fines and Delbrat both neck and neck. Scott McElroy's in the upper left corner here. And Ed Ashman's in the bottom corner. Both are neck and neck. Who's gonna win this race is more important. But who places last? You got to clean the whole deck. I'll make sure do that. Okay, 3 minutes left. Oh, here comes the bad idea lab in the top corner. Getting through that very congested hole there. Doing very well. Likely I don't have winds here, so I won't let wind be a factor. Oh, here's getting round to it. Just made a big move. Boom, hitting that open hole right here. There, I got that Ashman trying to make the big move too. She's in the bottom corner. I guess I lied. There is wind. Oopsie. I should have been more clarified. That is my fault. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, Coin Guy 07 made a big. Just for a little bit. Then wind now pushing him back. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Who's gonna win the race? That's all I care about. Well, that's one thing I care about. I also care about my boat being clean, too. AEW main treasure's coming on through. Still in the bottom. Well, I guess is he stuck? Oh, I hope he's going to move soon. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. Who's going to win the race? Silver Addiction, and we got Brad Welsh both neck and neck. Along with Yachty is neck and neck there, too. Let's see. Here comes Sturika coming on up. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Well, let's see. Connie Barnes. Making the nice move coming through that congested hole. Who's going to win the race, and who will be swapped
sweeping the deck? That is the big question here. Arr, 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 arr. Bad idea, lad. Made a nice move up with Silver Dixon. Now getting pushed back by the wind. Oh, wow. Well, at least it's not as strong, though. That's the good news. Okay, Silver Dixon out in front. Oh, here's Enforcer out in front. Could Enforcer win this race? Now, that would be interesting because I like Enforcer. He could, but I like everybody who's racing him. Oh, me. I'm trying to get through the front. Oh, but I'm having a hard time doing it with 54 seconds left. Boy, if I win this race, it would be a fluke. We all know that. Okay, here's retired Navy Rob trying to make a big move there. Oh, he just got pushed back by the wind, too. 40 seconds left. Who's gonna win this race? Jeremy Timbers, who's gonna win my race? That is the question. Who will win my race? 29 seconds left. Could it be Jimmy Licari? Well, he's doing quite well. Coin Guy 007 doing very well, too. Looks like he's out in front. He could win it. It would be interesting to see him win. Sturka making an interesting big move right up to that the top corner there. But if Sturka wins, that would be interesting too. 6 seconds left. Who's gonna win? I want to know. Oh, here comes I Am Papa. Is it I Am Papa? It looks like, yes, I Am Papa. Congratulations.
Nicely done,
That's
man.
it. I Am Papa. Quite the cute little outfit there with his pigtails and everything, don't you think?
And man, that was
I Am
great
Papa.
acting. I love the pirate. That was awesome.
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, if I was a pirate, I want to be carrying the sword and not the little life buoy, or like this guy's got a compass. Some guys just get flags. It's like this one's got, at least it's got a good knife for sticking,
Oh,
All right, we're going to look at the lineup here. I Am Pop-Up. Are you in the house? And I think he's still here. Still got 36 in, so let's see if he is in to claim. And then we're going to take a look and see what the lineup looked like. So give him, see if we can see I Am Pop-Up in here. Don't make me whip out my little bomb timer thing.
Yeah.
I do have a bomb timer if I need to. Hunter says his birthday's May 9th. My brother's birthday is May 8th. And May 9th is a Tuesday. I don't stream on Tuesdays. Okay, let's see. Who finds us here? All right. Is I Am Pop-Up in the house? Okay. Oh, here he is. Okay. I see him. Okay. So congratulations. And we're going to I'm going to share screen for a minute here because I want to, oh, wait, I have to go back here. We have to figure out who our last place is.
Mr. Last place has to
not
stop.
Praise the Rambo, he's gone.
Death. Because that's for a copper alien round, which is cool. So, and it's Patty Disharoon. Congratulations, Patty. You are on the Wheel of Death for next Monday night. We have a nebula wheel, which when it spins, it makes really pretty pictures. And we're going to do is everybody on the names will spin, and last man standing, last man or woman standing is getting an alien copper. And the alien copper rounds look like this. This is actually here. Let me see if I can grow me for a minute. Maybe I can't. Oh, here we go. This is what's going on there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
It says they're here. So that was my idea for doing kind of a last place. I wanted to have when somebody comes in dead last, they still have a redemption prize. So that's what that is.
I tried.
And let's see here.
Sounds like coining around because the guy at Pizza Hut always puts one of his prizes at the end. Whoever is lost still gets something.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, like the last place when they get the thing. But coining around, they always have like 130 people in their race, and they do a 4-hour live stream. So that's like a whole different dynamic.
Yeah.
For starters, nobody here wants to sit in a 4-hour duck race, or they would be over at Coin and Rand's channel. We did that.
I mean, all you gotta do is remember
was-
coming back, and I did. So my first time being on there, I actually won a prize. I was shocked. I was like, won my first time ever being on their live, so that was kind of cool.
Hi, Coin Guy. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I actually won twice from Copper Owl, and once was on a Coin and Around. He sent me a silver quarter, which I have right here. See, where's my silver quarter? I was just playing with it. Isn't this beautiful? No, this is not it. That's not it. Hold on. I know it's over here.
Man, you're digging. You're digging everywhere, aren't you? You're just connected to everybody with your tunnels of digging.
I am just like, this is just a really fun way to socialize. And in the wintertime when I can't go metal detecting, I mean, I got my job. I actually reach out and I speak with people on a day-to-day basis. I reach out and talk to people and stuff too. So that's my social thing. I live on a farm. It's either that or talk to the chickens. So those are my choices. And
Around's here. What's up, Coin and Around?
I'm trying to figure
We're
out
just
what
talking about you.
Coin Around is here. You missed the draws that I got. Oh, this is my beautiful quarter that I got from Copper Owl in 1954, which is
How you doing,
very.
buddy?
A lot of times when you get silver Washingtons, everybody wants to send you like a 63 or 64, but this is like super old and it's in beautiful shape. So I love that. This one is not getting regifted, just so you know. I'm keeping it.
I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah.
I got a prize from I'm trying to remember her name. But Redneck Smokings, that's his girl. His woman is starts with an M. I forgot her name. I hate to say it. I always know she's Macy, something like that. But she got her parents got a coin from $half from 1971. So it missed the 70 year, sadly. But it had not been in public at all. So she sent that to me. I won that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually unique. It's uncirculated. I was like, wow. So yeah, my parents got that. They gave it to me and decided to give it to you. I was like, oh, what? So it wasn't silver, missed it by a year. I was like, that was so cool.
Well, that's cool. I just got a bunch of 1976 bicentennial quarters that are 40% silver. And I got those to add to the wheel. When I redo the prize wheel next once we get down to about 20 items on the prize wheel, we're gonna redo the prize wheel, add more things in, and those are some of the things I've added to it. And
That's cool.
yeah, Coin and Around, we already did the draws for the 3 winners from your duck race the other night, and we let our Starika was here. The other 2 winners were not, so I let Starika do play or pass. So we spun and he'd get to pick the prize or pass the prize. And so he ended up with Starika got a moon landing token, and Brissinger got 2 foreign coins, and Maya's coins got a Diggun poker chip, and all of them are getting a Mardi Gras token too. So that's what's going out to them, and we'll get those out tomorrow. And let's see, we are going to spin for I Am Pop Up. You got in on the prize wheel. And let's change up our view here. This is still on the landing token that Starika won, but we'll go ahead and remove that. Got 52 items left on the prize wheel. Again, when I get down to about 20 items on the prize wheel, I think we are going to. Why is the rum always gone? That's funny. All right. And Hot Mess Fishing wants to know if Coin and Around saw her last email. So there you go. And it's good to see Coin and Around. If you want to come up and hang out, I can give you a link as well if you feel like it. Same thing, Hot Mess. Anybody else who wants to come up, you want to come hang out? There it is.
Come on.
All right, we are going to go ahead and spin for I Am Up. And good luck.
Whee!
You got a Buffalo Nickel. Congratulations.
That was awesome.
Sweet.
Bro, I'm sorry, man, but you need.
And these are the new ones I got are slabbed Buffalo Nickels. So they're in these beautiful coin holders, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I ended up. I don't know. I might spend a little too much time doing silly marketing things, but I was looking at on eBay for fun prizes, and I found a whole bunch of
Mhm.
things. I saw a moon coin today that was round and concave. Oh, that must have been interesting, Jimmy Snow Dog.
Was
And
that
we're gonna
the
go ahead.
Apollo 11 anniversary coin, Jimmy?
I have
I
never
know they.
seen one. The moon landing
I've got
tokens
one
I
as
have
well. I don't know if it's
are
one.
but the thing I thought was cool is I got that swastika stick thing today. Every time I'm over on eBay, I always find coins I want for myself too. And I'm afraid I'm not like I know that Matt, you've hunted all these like rolls and rolls of $half. You've probably found your own walkers in there. I'm willing to
Oh
just buy
yes.
them. I'm just like somebody's got walkers on thing. I'll just go get some. You know, but
Yeah.
it
I,
must be amazing to be able to come up with something that old when you're hunting regular quarters, $half rolls.
it is pretty cool. I mean, we just did our penny box battle yesterday, and I had a 1919 and a 1920 um, yeah, out of the 10 wheat pennies that I had. So that was pretty cool.
Did you get a 1909 VDB?
No, not yet.
No.
I
I
did.
was
I
just
did.
really disappointed in that eBay box where they sent me all those coins and they were all 1940s and 50s. It was just like, here's crap and here's some more crap, and I put them in a roll for you. Have a nice day.
Yeah,
So I don't
I
know.
do.
The
I
mom and
do
pop
have a.
rolls, though, there were some brand new pennies in there, like brand new
Yeah,
uncirculated wheat cents that were shiny and they were
those are
Wow.
beautiful.
amazing.
Wow.
They are amazing. And I, out of the box, I think I got a few rolls from Pa one time on his regular hunt when he did a mom and pa, and then from my own. And yeah, it's just crazy to have like a full page, maybe two, in like a binder that is nothing but these just stunning wheat pennies. Even though they're in the 50s, they're
Hmm.
still just like wow.
So, how do you keep from opening up your rolls when nobody's looking? Because I brought home like $100 in quarters the other day, and I was going to save them to roll on YouTube. And I was sitting at the kitchen table, and once you open one up, it's so easy just to keep opening them. It's like scratcher tickets. They're just
Yep.
they're there and they're just waiting to be opened, right? And how do you keep
Yeah.
from doing that? I mean, it must take a discipline.
Well, I've got four at home, so I usually have to wait until Sunday to be able to at least open the $half, and then if I, I, I jokingly in a lot of chats we'll call it the nightly hostage negotiation slash bedtime. Once that ends, I can usually get into a box if I have enough time and energy left in the day.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I try to just put like the coins, the rolls I have, I put them back here in a drawer, and so they're not like right on top. And
Yeah.
that's about the only thing to keep me from doing that. Hey there,
Yeah.
Hello.
it's good to see you.
Good seeing you all. This is the last couple of days that you can use SnapCam.
That is so weird. You look so animated. How did you do that?
With the
Is
That
it
SnapCam.
really?
is cool.
Yeah,
What are
it's
they doing with
ending in
SnapCam?
2 days. They're ending it. It's crazy.
You gotta see this, guys.
No.
How did you
Well,
do
that
that? I
would
want to
be
do that. No, I don't want to do that.
Too far.
No, but how did you do snap count? That is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's neat.
That's not really a cam. He does
Wait a
breathe
minute, is
fire.
that like on StreamYard?
I just escaped.
Is it
from
in
Area
StreamYard or
51.
somewhere else?
It's actually Snap Camera, but you can use it
So-
on StreamYard.
Oh,
Yeah,
Snap
it's a little
camera. I've
application.
never even heard of that.
It's an application that filters your camera, and you connect to the camera you use for whatever streaming platform you're on.
That though I do not scream.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Starika. So I
Stay
just
up the
Man, if I
camera.
can see you face to face, brother. What's up?
I just escaped from Area 51, and I thought we were the ones supposed to do the probing. And,
That's just crazy.
could be a Smurf.
Oh, he's Batman.
Oh my goodness, I'm a Smurf.
I'm gonna make him solo so we can see him bigger. There we go. Oh God, that's crazy.
That is something.
Now this is the sort of stuff that Liz from Diggun Canuck is always doing on screen, where she does weird potato head and stuff. Right?
What's up, Roger Senior? Yep. And this is Robert Worley look like.
That is him.
Don't make me angry because I got an army.
Oh, dang. Oh,
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot of
messing
cool stuff
now.
on here. I can't believe it's going away.
Oh, that's just weird.
How cool would it be to have a Sam CB filter?
Samson.
Oh, that's just crazy. All right, how am I gonna do this? I got so messed up here. Get everybody back on here. There we go. Oh, but I lost him. How'd that happen?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
No.
There you go. I don't know what that was.
there it is.
What's up?
I
Hunter?
didn't mean to put you in the basement. It just happened.
It's all good. I get confused when I'm pushing buttons. got
So
the
we were
champion
talking
crash.
about earlier that I went and bought
Yeah.
coins off of eBay, and the guy lied about what they were, so I'm returning
Yeah.
them after I rolled them.
Well, Barnes.
I went to
Yeah.
the tab, I'm returning them, and he's letting me do that.
Nice.
And he's probably going to sell them to somebody else when he gets them back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So they were supposedly unsearched wheat pennies, and they were unsearched 1940s, 1950s wheat pennies, but of course they were unsearched, right? Ha. So crazy
Now, when
stuff.
he agreed to take when he agreed to take them back from you, did he agree to pay you back?
Well, he returned. He agreed the refund through eBay. Yeah, and it's
Okay.
paid through PayPal, so I'll get my
Okay,
money
so
back.
if it's a
And
ref-
he sent
Okay.
shipping label. The only thing I haven't done is printed the shipping label yet. To see if he's going to make me pay for the return shipping. That's what I haven't figured out.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I want to
I
say
didn't hear the word refund earlier, and that had me worried that he was just going to take them back but not pay you back.
I want to say.
Well, no,
Austin-
what I did is I instituted that through. What I did is I went to PayPal and I complained, and they said you have to reach out to eBay. So I reached out to eBay and I complained, and I put in for a request, and he approved it and sent me a label. Now I haven't printed
Okay.
the label yet to see if they're going to try to make me pay for it, but if it's in their channel and then it doesn't get paid, then PayPal will refund my money through the A to Z guarantee.
I see.
So
Okay.
that's what we're going for. And then the only thing I couldn't figure out is whether I wanted to open the last 4 rolls, but I kind of feel like that's going to be 20 minutes of my life I want back. You know? So
Hey, I would love to say that is awesome to hear. Enforcer is home from the hospital.
Yes. It is.
That is awesome.
oh, I missed that.
Yeah, he's been on one of my lives. He's been on my lives. Good guy.
You know,
Okay, Hunter, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Enforcer, glad to know you're feeling better.
good night, Hunter.
And
Night, Hunter.
Danielle Barnes is in the house.
Hey, Danielle.
And Rock Loss, I'm using StreamYard. This is just straight up. I had never seen what Tupac showed us tonight is just brand new to me. That's not the streaming tool. That's something else. And the only Snap camera I found says it's for Snapchat, and I don't think that's it. Is it?
I'm not sure.
No.
But like I said,
It
they're
should be
getting ready to
specific.
get rid of this. Oh, this is the one I hate. Oh, don't look at this one.
Which one?
You're going to play Baby Shark, are you?
No.
Shark.
Oh, jeez. That was really disconcerting. I don't like
Yeah, it
that
is.
one.
Oh, it is disturbing. I like the animated ones.
That one
I'm gonna
totally
hide this.
changes
There
my
we go.
perception
That
of
light.
Tupac.
Yeah, he kind of looks like
feel
Poker Rossi now.
No, I feel like
No, he looks like the guy from Frozen. The guy, the guy in Frozen. He looks like a Disney dude now.
Yeah.
I thought he's from Smash It,
Oh,
the Hammer thing.
The hammer thing. What are you talking about?
The guy, remember he
Mario?
smashes things in the cartoon, the video game, and
Donkey Kong?
he runs off. Ma'am,
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Yes, he looks like the good guy. The good guy. Remember, you guy fixes everything. He's
Okay.
like, dang it, I fixed everything. Yeah.
See, we're gonna save the trivia for another night, but we've been playing these stupid trivia games, and what I found is that my audience is smarter than me by and large, and that I'm not smarter than a fifth grader. That's what I figured out so far. But it's fun. It's fun to do. Oh, we lost Bold Lion.
Huh.
No,
So that's some weird Christmas stuff you got going on now.
I'm a little elf.
You are a little elf. So do you ever watch Liz over at Diggun Connect when she makes potato head in her thing? She does these like weird animation things. She uses Melon and Stream Labs, I think it is, for her streaming tool. And yeah, I think Copper Owl, you're using Streamlabs too, aren't you?
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time
really?
I do, unless I do like a box battle, then I'll use this.
Yeah. See, and I mean, I just started using this. When I tried to use Melon, it wasn't cooperating. The sounds weren't working. And so I've been using this. But this doesn't let you do, oh, God, he's doing the blah. Make that go away.
He's a
That's
spud.
a
Doing
potato.
Bird.
You do a potato head?
Spudly.
Oh,
You do
jeez.
a girl potato?
Oh. So those are things that's through the Melon app, I think, that she makes those things. There's real Mr. Potato Head.
There you go.
So yeah, no, I just I started using Streamlab or StreamYard because it just worked the best. But it doesn't have all the other bells and whistles, and I can't do multiple cameras. Good night, Hunter. Thanks for coming.
Right, Hunter. Hi,
Now
Bold Lion.
it's the before and the after.
Oh, we got a Santa potato.
Santa Spud.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Great
goodness.
Brian says that is the Liz potato. That's right.
I want
And
to
Bold
bring
Lion
the
says that it was great to meet you in person.
great
And
seeing you
I
in
think
person.
Bold Lion dropped off on us. He was having some things with his phone. But Caleb, thank you so much for coming up and wishing Yachty a happy birthday and singing for us. That was awesome. And I did clip the last Diggun freestyle thing you did for me, and I was going to see if I could get the audio out of that and use it for an intro. I think that'd be really fun because you're trying to get. Oh God, that's an Easter special. You're going to have to do that when you do an Easter Bunny special.
Hopefully they
That's
have the
crazy.
new the new snap stuff up. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff on here. Like you could turn into Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh geez.
Dang.
Ah!
So what's the dude on your left? Hold on, I have to solo layout you again.
Oh.
You got like little Spider-Man guy on the left. Oh, that is awesome.
That's Ant-Man
You know,
right
I
there.
just watched Venom, rewatched Venom after we watched Carnage, and Carnage was super funny. So I decided to rewatch it to get the rest of the story. So I've been watching Venom for the past 2 nights.
Oh, nice. They got like little dogs.
That looks like Snapchat with dogs and stuff.
Probably.
And, to do the Thor eyes. There's a lot of cool
You should
stuff
just
on
do
here.
that all the time. Everybody think you're possessed.
Whoa.
Oh, scary clown.
Mm.
Oh, you want
So, you know, guys, for those of you that don't want to go up on screen, because you feel embarrassed or whatever, you just do these faces and then nobody'd know. I want to know though, what is the weird ass stuff you got behind you? It's got like a bee mine, and is that like your real background there with all the Valentines, or is that like
That
a fake
is-
Valentine?
No, that's William's background.
Really?
Yep. We have ducks for the quackening down here, and
Uh-huh.
there's all kinds of cool stuff. And actually, I could probably switch my camera. Let's see.
See, we never get that fancy.
See, that's Snoop with the Mandalorian helmet on,
Oh, jeez.
and then those are a bunch of ducks for the quackening down there, and yeah.
So Tupac, you know William better than any of us. Would it be fair to say that that's a small peek into the mind of William?
Yes,
Yeah.
small peak.
That's almost like the wax museum kind of thing. Like he's got this, I don't know. I would be afraid to open his freezer at this point. Just,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Barbie bee spawn.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I can't believe this is going away in 2 days.
Yeah.
What's going away in 2 days?
All these filters, all this whole thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't understand where you're getting those. Are those in StreamYard?
No, it's on
No.
Snap Camera.
Snap camera, but they're taking them away. So they're just teasing you.
Right
Yeah.
there.
It's,
So
it's
Snap
a downloadable application.
Oh, yeah. See what he's.
Put the stuff in the Santa Claus. Funny.
So is that thing right there? Is that on an iPad then, or what are you looking at? Or that's on a computer?
That's my computer.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
I clearly don't
basically-
spend enough time just looking at fun things like that. Although that is actually way cool. I like that.
Yeah. So basically, it's an app that you open up, and then within it, you tell it which camera, if you've got more than one, that you want to assign it to. And then when you open up something like StreamYard or Streamlab, and you have a camera up on your screen, and you tell it which camera to use, you want to pick that SnapCam one because then it will use that camera, but it's going to have, if you could kind of picture it between the camera and your audience is this filter, and that's what you're seeing.
So you could have a filter that turned every single coin that you rolled into like a walking Liberty filter. That would be cool.
I don't know
If somebody came up with it, yeah, you could.
You just toggle it. It's like, oh, look, gold coin. Not a gold coin. Gold coin. I think that would be super fun. Just saying. But
Walker Kennedy.
Kennedy.
there's a bar, and this is about 60 miles from my house. They were selling old 50-cent rolls. They were rolled back in the 70s, and they were selling them for a premium. But I thought next time I'm down that way, I might go see if they have any left because they would be really fun to open.
Yes.
Yes, I know you're paying a premium already because you know you're going to get something better than the run of the mill, but I don't know. I still think that would be worthwhile. I just think that those eBay guys that I bought from the first ones just were basically crooks. The other two, I'm still going to open them and see if they're any good or if they're, if they're crooked as well. Because I don't know.
So I can actually show you something. I've been going through $50, looking for double dies, but they also have machine doubling. And
they have what?
Machine doubling. And I've been noticing on eBay they're trying to sell machine doubling as true double dies.
Yep.
And I've got a coin right here that has the machine doubling.
Okay.
and you see how it's like flat and like it's like a step down. That is the machine doubling. And what happened is the machine hit it twice really quick.
Okay.
What a,
Rotated slightly. Yeah.
what a true double die is it's actually doubling on the die. So what would happen is in that R, the little leg on the R, you would see a line down the middle of the R, and it would be a
Okay.
lot wider, and it would be at the same level. Where that little step, it's actually a step down. It's almost like a step. Like if you were to walk from the flat surface of the coin, you would take a little step up on that ridge, and then you could step up on the R.
Yep.
Where a real double, it's the same height. That's how you could tell if it's a real double die or not. And I found one earlier. I'd never seen one of these before, but this is also machine doubling. And you can see it on the edge of the hair and the nose.
Oh yeah, definitely around the lips.
Yep, on the chin. But that is a machine double. It's not a real double.
So if it's machine doubled, it's not worth as much as if it's a real double die?
Yeah, it's not really worth anything. Well, I mean, it's what someone would pay for it, but it's basically, the silver coin value.
Yeah, the machine doubling is like a striker.
Because I mean, everybody seems like everything gets bid way out of what they're worth.
Well, there's a couple of things about eBay you got to realize. First thing on eBay, they're taking 25%. eBay is.
Right.
With fees and everything. So a lot of people put stuff up higher so they can absorb that cost. I was just talking to Sandman Coin and Collectibles, and he's pulling everything off of eBay and he's going to sell on Instagram because he's tired of the fees. He's got it's a commemorative Ellis Island gold or silver dollar. The gold $5 piece with it. Well, he wants to sell it for like $470 to $500, but on eBay he had to put it up for $600 just to help with the cost.
Yep.
So he's switching over to. He said he's tired of paying all the fees.
Yeah, well, I think the thing is with eBay, it seems like there's so many people trying to buy precious metals right now that everything gets bid way up too.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't have any local coin dealers near me because I live in the middle of stinking nowhere. So I don't have the option to really go to a coin shop and buy stuff unless I'm willing to drive 4 to 5 hours away. So that's kind of, I think if you live in an area, but coin stores, they have to pay for the brick and mortar, and there's an overhead cost there too. So I don't know if that's where you would buy. I mean, where would be the best place to buy decent coins?
Check around. I ended up buying about 150 rounds from one of my friend's friends, and found her a place to sell them. They were mostly the Buffalo Indians. The first places around my general area were either 50 cents below spot or spot. As I looked towards more downtown San Diego and La Mesa and stuff, started finding places that would pay 50 cents over spot for them. I ended up finding a place that would buy them for $1 over spot.
Wow.
And which is pretty good. We ended up getting like $24.84 for each one. And they told her the same thing I told her before we even went in there, before she was even talking. I was like, hold on to some of this for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it goes through the roof. So when she was selling it to him, the lady there was like, you should hold on to part of this. Your husband and you had a good idea of buying this back in the days, and you should. So ended up talking her into holding on to 10 of the tubes.
You guys are this is going to make you cringe, but My grandma used to save silver dollars. She had a whole bunch of silver dollars, Ben Franklin's, you name it, whole big bag of them. And my mom got rid of them, and I believe she got rid of them at face value to get them out of the safe so she had room for other stuff. And I told her, I said, you know, you're going to do this. I said, I will buy them. And she's like, no, I'm just going to take them down. They're just going to cash them in at the bank. And I was just like, and she did. Yeah, to this day makes me cringe.
So the coin roll hunting channels, what
Uh-huh.
happens is, you know, quarters and dimes are heavily circulated, but half dollars are not. And
Mhm.
what happens is someone will die in a family. The family will go and see, oh, they got a bunch of rolls of half dollars. They'll turn them into the bank. Well, if the bank doesn't realize that they're silver, they go to the Brinks or Loomis companies and they get rolled. They get put in the hopper and they get rolled.
Uh-huh.
And that's what we are finding in half dollar rolls is
Yep.
people that didn't realize that the silver was worth more than the actual 50-cent piece.
Uh-huh.
And that
This is
happened.
crazy.
I
That's
had
the basis of it.
somebody said, I forget who it was, but a couple of weeks ago, one of the banks called up and said, yeah, we got a bunch of the big dollars if you want to come down and get them. And he said it was like 20 or 30 Ikes,
Uh-huh.
but there was like a peace dollar and a couple of Morgans in with it.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh, awesome.
give them all to me. I'll take them all. You got them all for $1 each.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly why when I got the call that they had 200 silver dollars come in, I didn't even worry if they were Ikes. I was willing to find out, you know, hey, 190 of these, it's the 10 that aren't, that are going to be great.
Uh-huh.
I was at a bank one day and a lady had a giant bag that had a bunch of Ikes in it. And I'm looking at it and I was like, can I check out that bag? She's like, no, it's got to go to the vault. So when the manager and the other teller came out with my half dollars, I was like, hey, can I look at that bag? And she's like, oh yeah. She brings it over and I see all the Ikes,
Uh-huh.
but I'm looking at the bottom and I see buffalo nickels.
Okay.
And I'm like, can I buy this bag? And she's like, yeah, it was like 800 and something dollars worth of Ikes. And so I get it home, I start going through it, I find like 4 rolls of like brand new 1976 bicentennial half dollars,
Uh-huh.
2 rolls of buffalo nickels, and there was a full roll of silver dimes in there.
Nice.
All the Ikes, there were no good years, there were no silver ones, but
Yeah.
just the silver dimes. And then buffalo nickels, I love those because I do a
Yep.
lot of stuff at garage sales. And
Uh-huh.
sometimes if they have kids like selling lemonade or this or that, and they got kids around, I'll give them buffalo nickels to try to spark their interest in the
Uh-huh.
coins. It's really cool.
You know, weird thing. I was detecting at this gal's house. She had 2 little kids, and the kids were following us around and metal detecting with us. And the little girls, they each dug a wheat cent, and they brought them over to their mom. And I said, "You keep these for them. They, you know, that these will be worth something someday." And the mom picked it up, and she says, "What is that? I've never seen a wheat cent." It was like a 25-year-old mom had never seen a wheat cent. So she thought it was really cool. And I mean, that's the thing is that people don't see the old coins anymore. I mean, people don't even pay with money anymore. They all pay with their phones or, card or whatever.
You know, that roll of dimes, I mean, that's essentially like finding 3.5 ounces of silver.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just like I am convinced right now there are several different banks that are trying to stop people from using cash.
Oh, absolutely.
Bank of America and Wells Fargo, really big here, are absolutely doing it. I've been ordering half dollars through Bank of America since I got back from Missouri. At first, I was getting them, but now they're screaming coin shortage again. So I opened up an account over at Chase Bank, and they said there was a coin shortage 2 years ago. Over
Even
at
it was
Bank of
fictitious.
America, when Loomis shows up, they get half of what they order.
Uh-huh.
They order like 2 boxes of quarters, 2 boxes of dimes, 2 boxes of nickels. They're like, sometimes we don't even get the quarters.
Yep.
They don't get the nickels. They'll get the dimes and the pennies this week. Next week, they'll get the quarters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Chase
Yep.
is also through Loomis. And she's like, if you want 5 boxes of quarters, I can have them to you this week. If you want, so what's happening is they're putting in their orders, it's going to corporate, and corporate's like, no, just give them half. Because what they're doing is they're basically shutting down Bank of America's. The one up here in Ramona has been shut down. The one over in Mira Mesa has been shut down. So
Mm-hmm.
those people that went to those two have to go to the other three that are still open in Poway, Penasquitas, and Rancho Bernardo.
Well, see, you were smart for getting a Chase account because they charge people. If you don't have a Chase account, they charge you for going into their lobby. It's like $7.
Yep.
Because I know I was doing a work for a client out in California, and they would write me checks on their Chase account, and if I'd go to cash them, they would charge me $7 to walk into their lobby.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, that's really
Wow.
crappy, you know.
Because
So
I get out here on work, and I don't, I've got accounts at banks back home, but not too many of them out here,
uh-huh.
except for Wells Fargo. But there's a Chase near where I'm at, and I went over there one day just with like $50 in my hand and asked
Uh-huh.
him, do you have any just rolls of coins that you're willing to let me purchase? And they set me up with about $50 worth of just a variety of things, and found a couple things, you know took them back, and everything was cool. They even let me kind of go with a second round with what I came back with.
And they didn't charge you anything. And maybe it was because I was cashing a check, but it was a check on their stupid
Maybe.
bank. So
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think that
Bank
they
of
would honor
America,
their own bank's checks.
Bank of America does the same thing. If you go in there and you don't have an account with them, but it's a Bank of America, I hear them all the time because I'm, in line, and yeah, they charge them for those.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, if Chase ever tells me that I don't have an account with them and they're going to have to charge me, I will definitely cry BS on them, because I'm like, yeah, I've got this credit card that's got a lot of money on it. You make enough off of me. Don't worry about it.
Now
Well,
that's
if you have a Chase credit card, then technically you have an account with them.
yes.
Yes.
Because when I went in to set up the account, they said, well, if you've got a Chase card, you've already got an account. I was like,
Well,
no,
there
I
you
don't.
go.
Yeah,
Then they can't
and
really
actually I
complain.
do because I have an Amazon credit card, and that's funded through Chase.
I
So
still regret the 30,000 Southwest miles I got on that thing. It's cost me a lot more than 30,000 miles to pay it off.
oh, jeez. No, mine, my accounts, they now just give you, let's see, my Amazon card just gives you credits on Amazon to buy more stuff from Amazon. So that's super awesome.
Yeah.
And then Bank of the West, they actually sent me a card, and I charged a car on it, and then they gave me no interest for like a year and a half on it. So I paid the car with no interest and stuff.
Huh.
So that was actually pretty cool. But
That's cool.
and they give me 5% back when I buy gas, so I figure that's worth it because
Nice.
Lord knows gas is expensive. So
Yeah.
I don't know, works out. Hey
Sam-
Danielle,
Sam-
thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Well, my
Sam,
East Coast people are starting to fade a little bit. You can tell. I'm like, it's almost midnight here. You guys, you're both out in California, so it's early for you yet. You could still go out and hit the bar up for the next 3 hours if you wanted. You know,
Oh, but it feels like midnight for me.
Quarter to 10.
you know. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back out there sometime. You know, my brother, whenever he decides to have his wedding, I'll go out for that. But my sister won't let me in her house still. She's having, she feels that they're safer if they don't let anybody in the house, that they won't get COVID. If they just, so I told her I was going to come visit, and she said, well, it'd be great, but we're not letting anybody in the house. If you come out to California, maybe we can have a meal on the porch if it's not too cold. And I was like, what do you do with that? So I don't
Yeah,
know.
the news and stuff out here is so warped, and
Is it?
yeah, when I'm in Missouri,
Uh-huh.
there's like you don't have to wear a mask anywhere.
Oh,
Here, you go to the dentist, you gotta wear a mask. You go to the doctor, you gotta wear a mask. You see people in grocery stores and stuff, they've scared them so much
yep.
that
Uh-huh.
you're gonna catch a cold.
Great Scott.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
Meanwhile,
is
out.
that they have all this other stuff floating around. So it's like even
Yep.
if you did get sick, it may or may not be COVID. It could be RSV, it could be the flu, it could be
Yeah.
anything. And it's like, who cares? I'm sorry,
Yep.
but
Oh,
at this point,
meanwhile, yeah. Meanwhile, out here in the middle of the country, we're licking doorknobs and shaking hands and all kinds of stuff.
when I used to go shopping with my kid when he was little, I'd put him in the cart and he would immediately chew on the cart
Yep.
handle,
Oh,
just slobber the whole thing over.
Oh, look, a built-in
And
chew
we
toy.
never thought
Yes.
anything of it. And now whenever I get a card, I grab the little handy wipe real quick because I know what other people have been licking. But
You
Yep.
should have grabbed one
catch
of
me
these.
wear a mask.
what's that?
That's a sterling silver teething.
Oh wow.
Oh, crazy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to leave an American silver round in the bottom of my Berkey because supposedly the silver is supposed to have antimicrobial, antibacterial things. It also just looked pretty sitting down there, and I had an emergency coin. If I was ever really desperate, I could reach down to the bottom of the Berkey and grab a coin, you know?
Well, it's like the misconception that people thought of when they said being born with a silver spoon in your mouth. A lot of people thought that meant wealth, and it didn't. It actually meant health because silver spoons are non-microbial.
Oh, wow.
That's why they made silverware out of silver because
Mhm.
bacteria and stuff can't grow on it.
So we had the
Yeah.
perfect hobby for COVID.
Well, this is one of on my bucket list. I have yet to find silverware. I found silver plated silverware, but it's always something else on the top. I think that would be really cool.
Did you see my live stream
Which one?
at the smelter?
No, I haven't seen that one.
I took most of it was silverware, 220 troy ounces.
Uh huh.
And it had a bar like this freaking big. It was a 25-pound bar.
Oh, wow.
And
So is that what you wanted out of it? Because wouldn't it be better to melt it down and put it into smaller tradable units?
no, because I sold it to them.
Night, Dwayne.
Oh, okay.
Night,
See, what I
Papa.
do is I go to
Good night, Dwayne. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you.
I go
We
to
I actually used to work a lot in silver. I did a lot of jewelry stuff because I like to weld. It's fun. And melting silver and doing lost wax casting is actually really cool. So that would be if I ever felt like, the stuff we found was worth melting down, I would play with it and turn it into other stuff. I think that would be cool. But
So what
most of the things you find in the ground, they're just beautiful the way they are. Even if they're old and ratchety and whatever, they have a story.
Well,
You
what I
know.
do is I go to garage sales
Uh-huh.
and I try to buy gold jewelry and silverware coins. And, I let people know what I'm looking for and that I pay more than coin shops and jewelry stores and pawn shops. And
Mhm.
I end up finding a lot of cool stuff. I've also got some friends that do estate sales, and they bring me in before the estate sale, and I'll look at the silverware. And like the last estate sale that my friend had, they had a silverware set, and they had it marked for like $460.
Uh-huh.
And I went in and I weighed everything up, and I ended up giving her 580, and there was still plenty of room for me to make money on it.
Really? Okay.
And
But I mean, then did that turn into part of the 25-pound brick?
yes.
But wasn't it a beautiful silverware that was just like beautiful as is? Like,
Yeah, but when it's monogrammed with somebody's initials on it, you're never
Uh-huh.
going to find somebody that's going to want to buy it and going to have the same initials. And yeah, I'm here to make some money. This is what I'm doing for a living. I need
Uh-huh.
to get it, I need to bring it to the smelter and smelt. I had 3 ounces, 3 troy ounces of gold, all
Oh
kinds of
wow.
different jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it was broken, some of it wasn't. Some of it I know I can't sell. But I'm hoping in the future to be able to sell some gold on the channel as well.
Oh,
So
that'd be cool.
I have rings, necklaces. Actually, Wednesday I'm gonna try a gold necklace with a heart for because Valentine's Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try some smaller stuff like that. Have a good one, Jimmy Lakari.
Good night, Jimmy Lucari.
Thanks for Jimmy. Thanks for coming. And happy early birthday whenever your birthday is.
Yes.
But now, when you're buying silverware,
Uh-huh.
the main thing to look for is that it says sterling on it. You don't want sterling infused. You don't want to see anything that says the Silver Company or International Silver Company. It's got to say sterling to be sterling. The only other thing I bought that wasn't sterling, it was actually a Russian set of silverware, and it was 80% silver. So it was actually stamped with 800.
Okay.
Watch out for stuff that says like sterling 90 or silver 90. What
Uh-huh.
that means is they used like 90 ounces or something of silver to plate all these spoons.
Really? So it's not 90% if it says that.
No, you don't.
Oh,
want
interesting.
It's 90. It's not silver. And then you don't want anything that says German silver. And you don't want anything that says what's the other one? It's a South American, Brazilian silver. Those are nickel,
Oh, really? Okay.
and they make them look like silver. It was funny. Opus sent me a German silver bar. I threw it up on our Sigma machine. That's the main reason we bought the Sigma machine, because we know there's some bad stuff that's been going through the coin community, sold by people that are kind of shady, and some of them are not there anymore.
Uh-huh.
And so we decided to get the Sigma machine so we could show everybody, hey, this is 100% real, this and that. And yeah, if you're buying stuff from the community, make sure it's a reputable person that's been around for a while and that everybody knows, because people come in, they jump in and jump out, and that's where you get into trouble.
So does your Sigma machine also test for purity of gold or just silver?
Yeah, gold, silver, platinum.
Uh-huh.
I test all that stuff.
Well, I had got my hands on a hoarder house that was basically given to me if I would clean it out. It took like 7 dumpsters worth of stuff and over 8 months to get it cleaned out, and it's now a rental. But out of this hoarder house, I found 3 Morgan dollars. I got a handful of baseball 1-ounce rounds that have baseball players on them. And I got some old Korean War like memorabilia and stuff. But the coolest thing is I got a whole bag full of gold chains. And they're the ugliest friggin' gold chains you've ever seen, but they're all real gold. And I should think about maybe selling that somewhere, melting it down or something, because there definitely could be something prettier than what they made them into.
Yeah.
AU Diver says Sigma guns cost like $10,000. Is that true?
I don't know, but I've got the top of the best Sigma machine they make out there. And
is it a Sigma gun? Or hold on.
I think you can get those enclosure ones that almost look like a small oven or something. They look
like
different.
An easy bake oven?
Yeah.
This here is the Sigma Pro, and these are about $2,000.
Wow.
Yep.
And it has all your different.
Yeah, I don't know what it would take to actually like justify that kind of expense, because if you're doing a lot of buying and selling, then I guess sooner or later it would make its money. But
I was going to say you've probably paid for that and what you have not bought, right?
Yes.
What did that thing say?
It has the purity, pure silver, and you want stuff to be in that green area.
Uh-huh.
If it's in the yellow, then it wants you to measure it and weigh it and stuff. And it does silver, gold, platinum,
Oh, wow.
and most pawn shops have the Sigma, the regular Sigma machine, which is about half this size, and it
Mm-hmm.
just has like a dot in the middle and these two little
Yeah.
bars. And this has to be in between the bars. This is the big step up, and yeah, I bring this into coin shops with me. I have found CC Morgans that were fake. I've found fake gold. I've found a lot of fake stuff with this thing, and this thing is paying for itself. And
Oh,
also,
that's good.
it also gives our subscribers the assurance that what they're getting is real,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
for
the
sure.
most important thing.
Well, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of was wondering how people test for things when they say they're testing for gold and stuff, and I thought you had to test with acid or something.
I do a lot of acid testing with silver and gold with the acids, but as far as coins and stuff, you don't want to do that with coins because
And you damage them.
coins they need to be as pristine as possible. I know when you pull stuff out of the ground, some of those are really nice, but they
Mhm.
have been in the ground, so it's not going to come up as an MS state coin.
No, it's
Yeah,
but the silver ones, you pull them out of the ground. A lot of times they'll be really clean, just because they're silver.
Yeah.
yeah. But mint state is where the big value is. The higher the mint
Right.
state, the more
Mhm.
valuable it is. In MS70 is top notch. That's
Wow.
the perfect coin. And
Hard to get.
like we've got a bunch of these MS69 ASEs. Also got MS69 Homer, and I mean I don't know what makes this 69 not a 70, but
Exactly.
but these have been graded by the grading services, and it can cost people anywhere from $10 to $30 to get a coin graded.
Now, what does it mean when a coin is a gem coin? They call them gem proofs.
Oh,
It's just something they made up.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
might see
usually-
something called like a gem BU
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Or
BU.
Yeah.
gem-
Well,
Brilliant.
BU means brilliant uncirculated, but when they say
Right.
gem proof, what does that mean?
I don't see. I've never seen it on a coin that's graded.
Right.
What they do is they'll say deep cam. Like if it's a proof with a deep cam, that's probably what they're calling a gem, but it's deep cam. It's the cameo. It's how good you can see your reflection in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And PCGS and NGC, the two kind of premier grading companies, one of them uses Cameo and the other one uses a different term for the same thing.
Yeah.
They just got to be different.
Yeah. Well, I see those things sometimes. I've been to coin shops up in Bismarck or down in Sioux Falls, and they'll have those. But then, a friend of mine who first got me into investing back, I don't know, it was like 15 years ago when gold was like 320 to 380 an ounce. He always told me an ounce of gold is an ounce of gold. It doesn't matter what kind it is. An ounce of silver is an ounce of silver. And so it wasn't really like as much whether or not it was like an extra gem proof, whatever thing, or if it was just an ounce, and so we would just buy like American Eagles at the time. Now they've gotten so expensive that I just buy whatever generic round they're making, or the pretty ones, like just because I like the fun ones,
Yeah.
But it's not like we go and try to get a coin that's graded a certain way. But with coins that come out of the ground, it'd be nice to have one graded and have it be like, oh yeah, that's something really cool. But we look for the old weird ones mostly. If you could find like an old CC Mint or some of the O's, those are cool.
Yeah, I've got a Morgan dollar that's 1889 CC, and that's a
Mm-hmm.
very low mintage on that one. Only 350,000 were made,
Wow.
but it wasn't buried in the ground or anything. But the person I got it from, it was their dad's, and I started asking some questions because the condition of it, like around the image and the lettering, it was almost black instead of
Uh-huh.
silver. And when I started asking questions, I found out that her dad had lived in Florida, so it had been exposed to a lot of salt water in the
Okay.
air, and maybe it had been submerged too. I don't really know, but everybody I've asked on that one looks at it and says, awesome find. It's the year and the mint that you want. One of them in the Morgan series that you really want, but it's worn, so it's probably at the bottom end of the scale. And
Uh-huh.
even if I were to send it in to get graded, they're almost to a person. They're guaranteeing me that it'll come back environmentally damaged and probably not even get a grade.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
So, but it doesn't stop it from being probably a $400 coin. It's just not ever going to be a graded, six, seven, eight.
Right. Well,
So
the
that
first time I found a Morgan, Eric told me that that was a once in a lifetime bucket lister item. I'd never find another one in my whole wide world life. That was his thing. And then I found two more Morgans in a different location. When I was chasing a signal, I found a seeded dime, but I was chasing a 99 signal and a Garrett, and I dug up a dime, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So I looked around a little more, and I found the Morgan, and in the same
nice,
hole, and then in the same hole, I was still getting a 95, and I pulled a Barber half out of the same hole.
nice.
And then 10 feet away, I got a second Morgan. This was all in one afternoon before I started doing videos for YouTube. But I shot a picture of the stuff and sent it to Eric because he was working and he was missing out
That's
on this property that we had
yeah,
detected every little corner except this one area. And both of us were like, oh, we don't want to go over there. It's too sunny. There's no shade. And that was where I found all these coins in one place.
that
And
that sounds like a good afternoon.
yes, it was an amazing afternoon. That property belongs to a friend of mine that he hunts our land when he goes to deer hunting, and
Yeah.
he let me play in his yard. That was the exchange, and I have found so much shit out of that place. So excuse my language, but so many cool finds out of this one yard. What is that? That is an old
Uh-oh.
school machine. Is that old white or an
No,
original Garrett?
this is not an old school machine.
It's a Fisher.
This here
What
is.
is that? Sorry, I have to grow you for just a minute.
Um,
Oh, it's a gold bug. Okay,
Goldberg too. I
cool.
actually bought this about 5 or 6 years ago when I went up to Canada and Alaska to go look for gold and silver. To look for gold,
Did you find gold with it?
I did find a little bit of gold with it,
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
and I was sitting in Dawson City in Canada in a creek that you're allowed to gold pan in. I was talking with this guy I met over there, and I was like, this is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. So I was calling around, and at the Cabela's in Anchorage, Alaska, they had this thing.
Uh-huh.
So I was going over to visit my aunt and a couple of my cousins in Anchorage. So when I went over there, I ended up picking this up. And I went out with my cousin's husband, and we went out to a free place you can go panning and stuff. And I actually came across a little bit with a metal detector, which is really cool. And then we met this other guy out there, and he said that his friends were up in Fairbanks, Alaska, and they were going to one of the free ones up there, and they decided to test their machine in the parking lot. So the dude's testing his machine, and he got a hit, and he ended up finding like an 1.5 ounce nug of gold in the parking lot.
Oh gosh, that's just crazy.
in the parking lot. Didn't even have to go down to the water or anything. Got him in the parking lot.
So with something like that, what you're going solely by sound, is that right?
Yeah.
So what were you listening for, like a high tone or a low tone?
It just depends. I usually like use my gold chains and stuff to set it up to see what I'm really looking for.
Okay.
But here in California, all I find is trash. I went and bought me a sand shovel so I could go
Uh-huh.
down to the beach and do some metal detecting. I did it for about 4 hours, and you're holding the metal detector with one hand and you're using the shovel with the other. And I ended up tweaking my back.
Uh-huh.
I never did that again. I was like, the sand shovel's sitting in my storage unit still.
Well, now, if I ever make it up to California, there's a couple ghost towns up in the foothills that I would go up to. And this is, going up towards Northern California, up by Sutter's Mill and that kind of area. I think that there's some old historic areas that you could go detecting, maybe find some stuff. And it's not as crowded for people, so hopefully you wouldn't find quite as much trash.
I also heard the best places to metal detect are where the old outhouses used to be.
That's something I've heard as well for bottle digging too. That people bottle dig old outhouses.
Oh, coins, guns, all kinds of stuff. they all fell in the outhouse.
You think the gun would be any good at that point, or do you think it'd be like
No.
wrecked?
No, it would just be
Hey, Connie.
historic. We're on Diggins.
Good night, Connie. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Yeah, guys, I think it's getting to be about midnight, and I actually have to work tomorrow. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I have to work. I have to be up at like 6. So appreciate you guys being here, though. We definitely have had a nice, interesting chat tonight. I thought that was actually pretty cool. And Silver Addiction says he was just putting some Walker Liberty halves in an album. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
I was at a garage sale.
Yeah, Yadi, I know where you have to work. I kind of have to work the same place, but I decided I go to work before you do. Just saying.
I was at a garage sale last year, and I ended up finding some Pilgrim half dollars from 1920 and 1921.
What's a Pilgrim half dollar?
They're commemorative half dollars, and
Okay.
the 1920 they minted, I believe it was like 200,000 of them, and they melted down 50,000 of them, or no, they melted down like 150,000 of them. So there's 50,000 of those. The other ones they minted 100,000 and melted down 80,000.
Yep.
So the 1921, there's only 20,000 of those. I got two 21s and a 20.
Wow.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Now, what did you have to pay for them at the yard sale?
I ended up buying them with a bunch of Walking Liberties and stuff, and ended up paying a little over melt.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Night, Annette.
Now, you're running around kind of San Diego area, going to these yard sales with big wads of cash in your pocket. Are you ever going to be worried that you're going to get jacked when you go to a yard sale in Chula Vista?
I don't go to Chula Vista. I stay in Poway and Tenasquitas and Rancho Bernardo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not going to get jacked in Rancho Bernardo. I'll give you that.
Rancho and garage sales, if you want to find coins and stuff, a lot of younger people, they don't keep coins. They care about toys. They care about cars. They care about jet skis and stuff like that. Older people, like Rancho Bernardo is pretty much a retirement community. Older people are the ones that have coins.
Okay.
And a lot of people I meet like that want to sell me their gold jewelry or coins or silverware. My kids don't want nothing to do with this stuff.
Get
They
around
go
to
get
it.
rid of it.
Right, getting around to it. Annette, thanks for coming. I think everybody's kind of wrapping it up tonight. I would hang out and crack a beer and hang out for another hour, but then I'm going to be dying in the morning. So I know I'm not going to do that. You guys are going to have to go live yourselves when you're done. Get the late night crowd over and hang out and see who else wants to do a pop up.
I was on Mia's earlier, and yeah, I'm pretty much done live streaming tonight.
I'm just going to look real quick, see if there's anything we can send people over to. Because I always like to give people something to do when we leave here. So
we will be back on Wednesday.
Oh, Traveling Fools is up and live. You guys can go hang out at Traveling Fools.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let me give you the link.
Yeah, he does trivia on his thing.
Yes, but he doesn't do trivia in a way that you can answer. He does it on panel. When we do trivia, at least we're doing it with Kahoot, so it's like it becomes a race.
There you go.
You know.
I'd like to thank you, Diggun, for having me up here.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. It's been really entertaining. I appreciate you. And yeah, I pop in and out of your lives all the time. I don't always stay for the whole thing because I'm usually getting off work at like 7 o'clock and then that's like 5 o'clock for you guys. So you guys start this at 5:45. I don't know what you do that you can start that at like 3:30 in the afternoon for you. But
if we didn't start that early, the people on the East Coast would never make it to the end of the race.
That's
true. I barely make it to the end of the race sometimes. I'm honestly like, sometimes it's like really late. I usually have to kick my kid off and tell him to go to bed because he like sneaks on my phone when I'm not looking. It's really annoying, but he does like these things because he's gotten all sorts of like little prizes. He thinks it's fun.
Well, before you guys did the document, I mean, hell, us in the middle of the country couldn't stay up that late.
Well, the document actually helps quite a bit because you know what to look for.
Yeah,
that was
up a lot.
That was a stroke of genius there.
And
I know it's a lot of work, but it works.
Before the document, it used to be a 5-hour duck race.
Well, when I first was getting monetized, I didn't have my hours, and I did a couple afternoon snail races just to put in like, we're just going to get some hours. People can hang out and do whatever and stuff. Oh, AU Diver sent pictures of Morgans he found. That's kind of cool.
Cool.
We'll have to share that next time. Guys, head on over and go hang with Traveling Fools. Tell them Diggun sent you, because they stopped in earlier. And let me see. I'm going to see if I can pull that up real quick.
Good night.
And Incognito, yes, I have a 911. Is that do you want that to be your mystery? You got it. I'll just put it in there. I got these Remembering 9/11 copper rounds, which are actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they are.
Because they're all limited edition when they do these things. Silver Addiction says he's in Eastern time zone, so he's struggling, and some nights watching all of us too. And I stream late because I don't want to get in the way of the Monday digs or the I Dig Fridays premieres. I like to stream a little later so that I'm respectful of other people's, spaces and stuff. So
and it's really
appreciate
cool.
that you guys could come hang out. Guys, check out Edward's channel, Champion Trash Talker. He streams on Tuesday nights.
Well, actually, I'm doing Saturdays.
Oh, you do Saturdays?
I just moved to Saturday now.
Okay.
So I'll be
Copper Owl Sunday nights from 2 to 6. And that is Central, right? Yep. And of course, Coining Around. You guys got to check him out. He streams on Sunday nights at 5:45 Central or some other time in your different time zone. You figure it out. And also Sunday nights after Copper Owl. And guys, check both of those streams out as well. I will drop all of the links into our stuff here so that we've got it, except for I was goofing off. So I was looking for here's the Traveling Fools link. I'll put that up first, and then I'm going to put up each of you guys that are on panel.
Nice.
And
I'm actually going to be using this next month. I'm going with one of my buddies.
Oh, nice.
Where are you going?
Just around here somewhere. We're close to Julian.
Well, my sister lives in Mount Helix. If I ever get out there, then we'll go detecting, because I may have a place or two in mind that would be, I'm pretty sure that's not well traveled. I also have a lot of people I know still in San Diego I
Well,
could still
right,
just ask them
right.
if I could play in their yards.
We're up in Ramona,
Okay.
and Julian is just right up the hill, and that's where they had the gold mine and stuff.
Oh yeah. I used to go hang gliding, not hang gliding, glider planing, whatever you call it, gliding in Julian. It's real pretty up there.
Really?
And there's a lot of very, it's all still very uninhabited, which is cool.
Yes. Yes.
You know, but I don't know how much, the other thing is you've got reservation land up there. I don't know if there's BLM land up there, but you can get permits for BLM. I know that.
Right here in Ramona, the Cleveland National Forest starts right here in the back and on the side. And it goes all the way up through Julian. It goes all the way out to, I think, to Akatia Wells.
Now, what is the ruling on doing the national forest land? Don't you have to have a permit?
You don't need a permit. You need to. I know you're not allowed to dig like more than a foot deep or something. There's certain rules,
Well, there's definitely an antiquities rule that you have to worry about. That you have, if you find anything that's of historical significance, then you have to report it, and you can't touch it. I actually got permission to metal detect Fort Sisseton, and they signed a paper and everything, gave me permission. And the only rule was that if I found anything I found, I had to turn in everything. And I was okay with that because this was metal detecting up to like the admiral's house at Fort Sisseton. I mean, they let me go anywhere on the whole property. And I had just a heck of a good time digging stuff all over the place. And they just got, we just brought them 2 big boxes, 1 box of junk and then 1 box of stuff for their museum. So I thought that was really fun.
That's really cool. Yeah,
But,
I know. If you find like gold on BML land, you can actually get like a permit, and you can actually go after the gold, set up stuff.
Really?
Yeah. You just can't build permanent structures.
That's weird that they wouldn't be like trying to claim it, because over by Lake Mead now they're charging people per $400 fee if you even want to take video over by there. So I'm surprised BLM wouldn't charge you for that.
No, they don't. They do charge you. Like say, you see, when I was in Canada and Alaska, I wanted to go up to Canada and do what they were doing on Gold Rush. And I actually met like mini beats up there, and but the thing is, if you get a claim in Canada, you have to go back to the United States, and you have to get a work permit to go up and work your claim in Canada.
Oh, geez.
So I was really bummed out, and I was looking at these articles, and I saw this one for Alaska, 40 acres. And it was like $50 a year was your charge from the BML land. That was
wow.
$50 a year. And you had 40 acres that you could look for gold on. But when I got there, it's like 40 miles out into the bush where you can start getting claims. Because everything that's close to the road is already claimed. You have to go way out in the middle of nowhere.
But in Colorado, they have you can go to the offices, the county offices, and you can buy claims that people have abandoned or they don't pay the taxes on. You pay the back tax on their claims, and you can have them. I had a guy that I knew in Colorado that was buying them up left, right, and sideways.
You can go to the BML office, and they'll give you maps of where the claims are and what's open where you can go and do claims.
Interesting. Yeah. That would definitely be something interesting to do. I mean, we don't really have that around here so much.
But like California, it's the Golden State. There's a lot of gold here, but there's a lot of things you're not allowed to do here. You can't use any sluices or sucking devices, dredges.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
You can't use a Dyson? Can you take your Dyson out there? Shop vac. Can you use a shop vac?
No, you can't suck anything out of the water.
That would be fun.
But
So,
yeah, you gotta see what the rules are in the state you're in, and
see, Incognito says Obama made national forests in Southern California off limits, or that's what the rangers told him.
no,
So I don't know. I got the park ranger over here at Whitlock to give me a pass to go metal detecting over there, and I wandered around mostly around by the beach areas and stuff. But only thing I found were fishing lures. It wasn't that interesting.
Incognito. I would check at the BML office because there are certain areas that are set aside for people. They want people to find gold on BML land because they get what you're paying them to every year for the land, plus they get a percentage of everything you find.
Oh,
They get like 10% of all gold you find. They want you to find gold.
Well, that's kind of cool. I actually have a buddy of mine in the Black Hills that had a gold claim that he said we could go metal detect. They found a miner's boot with the toe still in it. Like it still had toe bones, feet in it. And they reported it to the university, and they came and they exhumed the body of these three miners were in this gold camp. And then after they were done exhuming everything, they sent back the boot, and he had it on his deck, and he's showing me this boot, and it had like sterling silver studs in the boot, which is how he found it in the first place. And the funny thing is, you lift up the flap of the boot, and the toe bones were still in there. They sent it back with the bones from the university. It was just crazy.
I met the guy, the head guy of they make a certain whiskey or something up in Dawson City, and in each bottle they put a toe.
What?
A frostbitten toe.
Oh my God, no!
That's revolting.
Yeah. It's like Mexico. They put the worms.
Bleh.
And yeah,
take the
I
worm.
was talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, we're supposed to get like 8 or 9 more toes today."
From where?
The hospitals and stuff. People sell it to them, and yeah.
Is this what happens when you donate your body to science? It ends up getting dropped in a whiskey bottle.
These are usually frostbitten toes that are taken off of people.
I guess that
that's
answers
disgusting. Silver Addiction says he's glad he quit drinking. You know, that's just one of those things that you can't like. You know, there's some things, you know, you get sick on something like that, you will never drink again. That's just that's revolting.
That'd get me to stop.
You see the little toe in the bottom.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I'd be thinking I drank too much if I saw a toe in the bottom of a bottle.
It'd be worse if you saw a toe in the bottom of the bottle and you looked down at your foot and you were missing one.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll never drink again.
Oh, that's just crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. I appreciate y'all being here tonight.
Yeah.
For the people that are still around and hanging out with us, you guys are hardcore, and I appreciate y'all as well. If you want anything on my channel tonight, drop me an email. Remind me, because you know what? It gets late. I do have a little notepad thingy, but this notepad is it goes with the clipped thing along with my losers and stuff. And we have next week on Monday, we're doing the Nebula Wheel of Death for an Alien Copper round off of everybody that lost on my channel. We're going to live stream this Saturday night. We're doing a bonus trivia game because my husband's out of town. And so he can't get offended that I'd rather hang out and play trivia with you guys than hang out and watch movies with family. So we're going to do something fun on Saturday night for that, and then streaming on Monday. Saturday also, we got Edwards up on Saturday. This Wednesday, coining around. Sunday, we've got Copper Owl, and we've got coining around after that. And then Monday, we're going to do my last live stream for the month of January. And I am so glad to see January go because I really, really, really want spring to come. So we're getting 1 month closer. That's awesome. All right, guys. Hey, thanks so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and music us out because everybody loves hearing this song over and over and over again. And we are going to, let's see if I can find the music. Here we go.
Tell me how this got here.
Okay, so you can come to trivia this Saturday.
High above the
We're going to have trivia.
digging normal stuff one might expect. Out pops
All right,
something
sounds good.
I have never
Thank you,
seen
Edward.
before.
Gonna
A
say goodnight.
coin from India, dated
Thank you,
1810,
Matt.
and so
Gonna
I
say
cry. How
And
did
to
it get
Matt.
here?
We're gonna say
It's got
goodnight.
Persian writing, Persian words. How
Everybody,
this get
y'all for
here?
stomping in tonight. It was fun hanging out. Nick
Oh,
always said
the
he's just waking up.
quizzical
And you got your war nickel. That is
expressions
awesome.
as I hold
Night
these
Shoe.
lost
Thanks for
possessions, this
See you later,
metallurgical
incognito, and you'll have that 9/11
obsession
good win
leads me
tonight.
to the
And
endless
Diver, thanks for
question,
coming. Digging in.